session doing the same thing, so...
Well, I mean, I think Nav's just filling in numbers, aren't you?
Pretty much.
I'm just finishing up equipment.
I believe I have the traits and the skills that you get from the start. I believe I have the set out. I basically just try and work on in the way that I assume it to be done.
All right. Oh, Helios, we gotta talk because you're playing an Ogron, yes?
Yeah.
You, being a large creature, you have an advantage with your battle axe that you can take if you want. Because you're a large creature, the equipment is sized for medium creatures. You can pay 3 times as much for the battle axe, which I remember correctly, there's only 40 credits. To make it to pay 120, provided you have enough to do so, and make it a large size battle axe, which will do 1d6 more damage, but basically be exactly the same for all intents and purposes, meaning it's only wielded in one hand.
See, I did that. I have the Warhammer.
Okay, I have to look.
It's a size medium.
Yeah, same thing. Note that if you took the Warhammer and you took the Axis skill, they don't work together.
Did I actually take the Axis?
Your sheet says so.
Okay.
Womp womp.
What?
Did I take it? I don't remember. I don't think I did.
Hey guys, this is Karsa. Karsa KKWX. Karsa's my name. KKWX is my empire. We are here today with the Godbound crew, but we're not playing Godbound today. We are playing To Shell and Back, and this is new. What is old is new again. So let's get started. Alright, guys.
That do be saying axe, second from bottom.
Okay.
I mean, you just change it to hammers. I don't care. I just want to let you know.
So yeah, I did add Psi to my character. Psi Blast. Costs 4 PP, I guess.
Yeah, so you'll be able to use it 4 times before you gotta find a way to get your psionics back up.
And then it increases the damage output to what?
No, it increases it by 1d6.
Okay.
Big things hit hard.
And the skill dice pool, that's the 3d6, 3 apart, and the damage pool 6.
I had an idea, and I wondered if I could use that as an exploit instead of blind shot. That allows for me to do fast recovery, or is that even possible?
No, your skill die pool is only a 1.
Okay.
The damage pool should only... There's no way it's base 6, even at large size.
I have to meditate. That's what I have to do. That's why I can only use it
I was
4
probably
times.
misreading it then. Because the hammer starts out of 3.
Psionic recovery is...
Yeah, Hammer War starts at 3d6, so it being large size, it'll go to 4. Then, damage points bonus, you'll have a 4 because you have a strength of 46. So, if we roll that out, you hover over your attack, you'll see that you rolled 5d6, being 46 from your strength, 1d6 from your hammer skills. Then under damage, you'll see that it rolled 46 because of the base of the hammer, plus an additional 4 because of your strength.
Okay.
There's one last thing I have to check under combat. I think my phone just went off. It did, but it's nothing that matters.
I kind of low-key forgot I had a free Kevlar vest for a minute.
Combat attack. Yeah, I believe so.
And also a free rifle.
Careful spinning attack.
I'm gonna just go off on the safe end and assume the free rifle I'm getting is that 100
Yeah, it's the
100
slugger
credit one?
rifle.
Yeah.
All right, guys. There we go. This back over here. Good, I got my character made into a little thingy. So is there anything else we need to do?
Yeah, I just need 4 people's attacks. Everybody gets to add a certain amount of damage, static damage, to their attacks. For ranged attacks, it's based off your skill dice. So,
Mm-hmm.
Stereo, you get static damage of basically just 1 on both of yours. 1 extra. So it's the slug rifle does 2d6 plus 2. So because you have a skill pool of 1, yours will do 2d6 plus 3.
2d6 plus 3. Okay. Let me get my character sheet back.
I already added it.
Oh, thank you.
Dale,
Mm-hmm.
you basically got the exact same thing. You get to add an additional 1 to your pistol.
Where do I put that?
Damage points where it's next to damage pool.
Ah, so I add an extra 1.
Rifles 3 and damage for pistols 1?
Yep.
Okay.
This will do yours when you're finished. Sword, same deal. You only have a 1 pool.
Melee weapons get to add either your skill or your strength pool, whichever is higher.
Yep, I already did that for you, Leos.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Hammer.
He's rocking 46 plus 4.
Ouch.
Hammer.
Actually, yeah, ouch.
He big dude. Big dude hit hard. But big dude also get hit a lot.
Well, yeah, he's the biggest target.
He's also front line.
Literally.
Hi, C Patriot. Welcome in.
And I'll
Hey guys,
I'll
hammer.
have to deal with Vosh's when he comes in.
Nice to see you again.
I believe he had...
Oh yeah. Dude, you didn't add any of your equipment, so I need you to go and do that.
Yeah, hold on.
But other derived statistics. Speed.
Speed.
We'll go back to Asteria. Speed is you can move a number of squares equal to the size of your agility and strength pools plus the size of your running pool. Asteria, unfortunately, you do not have a running pool, and your strength and agility both kind of low. You have a speed of 4.
I suck.
Does that suck? You just got to slow.
It's fine. You have a gun, right?
I have a gun. And I'm going to stay as far away from the front lines as possible.
Oh, cool. It auto-calculated these. It's just super hard to read because of these sheets.
Okay, where is... Oh, wait.
So what you're
That-
saying is I should actually have a speed of 17.
No, the size of the pools, not the attributes. So for you, Soren,
Oh,
I
you
made
have a
that
strength and
mistake,
agility of 3d6 each, which would normally be 6. But then I believe you took a thing that upped it by 2.
5 soak?
yeah.
So you
Yeah,
move
so you're
faster than I by twice. Oh, suck.
Yeah, so you're sitting at an 8.
And then I would get 9 because I have one running.
Yep. And then for any other speed, like climbing and swim, they are just half your speed. Done. No extra calculations needed unless you have swimming or climbing, at which point that just it's half and then add that.
So it is agility, so like 2 for me.
Plus
Is
strength.
that rounded up?
So it's 6.
Hold on.
No, it's rounded down.
Rounded down.
2,
have a
6, and then run.
Alright, well, I
Cool.
still got 5.
Yeah.
I should.
Okay.
I
I
think you're still. I think you're
eight.
still faster than the majority of us now.
Helios,
should
you
have
just
like an 8.
currently you just have a 6. You don't have the running skill for
Okay.
IC.
I did actually have something that increased it by 2.
So it's
I
54.
forget exactly what
Oh.
it was, but I had
Because-
something that increases it by 2.
Because you're also a jock, so you took that. So yeah, you're also rocking an 8.
Okay,
Dale,
wait.
the elf.
Yep.
Oh, actually, speaking of, you're no longer called a Venetian. They changed it at 1.3. It's like a Venetalian now.
A what?
Yeah, they changed it. I don't know why they didn't go into it. I don't care. They changed it for a reason, so we're gonna keep up with it. I will find the exact name.
It's probably the fact that Venetian is literally what you refer to people from Venice as.
I can see that.
And it was probably just that. Like, why am I a weird alien if I come from Venice? Like, no, it's some. You know what? Let's just change it. It'll be easier.
Yeah, apparently they didn't update it on their website, but it is in the book that I have on my phone. So
All right, so you are now an Italian elf from Venice.
sure.
Sure.
What is a
Is there no
Twist,
healing?
spoiler twist: you're actually from Venice Beach.
Okay.
You say it like it would be a bad thing.
It would be because it's in California, which has been what the last half of last year, like on fire.
All right, here it is. Vendelierian.
Vandalirian. Okay.
Or space elf.
Strangest.
What is a disruptor weapon?
Does acid damage, I think. Or
Really?
Or am I thinking of? I might be thinking of Starfinder.
Like it says disruptor pistol. I'm like, okay, I can't find.
I could be wrong, but I think it might be intended as like a sort of electrical type thing. Like it would disrupt stuff.
Does heat
through,
damage.
Oh. I don't know if that's worth it.
What are you looking at?
I mean, it is legitimately the same as the slugger rifle you get for free, except the rifle has better range.
We get a free rifle?
Didn't you? Oh no, you didn't take that. Never mind.
No, I got a free
Sword. Yep.
sword.
Because Spartan Battlesword is not listed anywhere, just use the longsword stats.
Okay.
I think they mentioned somewhere that it's a longsword, but it's like one quality level higher.
Yeah, I already
There.
knew it was high quality.
Okay. Alright.
Yeah, it says it's high
so-
quality.
Yeah.
So I'll
Okay. Yeah, that was the only thing I remember reading about it.
Yeah. Dale, your speed is 5 because you also don't have running, and you have an agility of 3 and a
Hey.
strength of 2.
calculator.
You hobble slightly faster than Astaria.
Does anyone actually have anywhere near 9 movement?
Helios.
I would say, like, welcome to the sniper life. This is the same. This is the same speed I had when we were playing now, because I did basically the exact same build that you did, Daph. Except
so
except
our plan is Helios runs in and I run away. Yeah.
well, no, the other thing is like through another exploit or a trait, I don't remember which one, I had a full-on climb speed, so my climb speed was equal to my land speed at all times.
I seriously was on the verge of picking that.
So I was basically just Spider-Man, which, considering the N.E.W campaign was set in World War II, people were like, "What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah, it was
What's
crazy.
happening?
Okay.
You've messed up everything.
Yeah, he wasn't the worst.
He
Alright.
wasn't the worst.
No, we don't need to go into it. Also, you'll need a picture at some point.
I got a picture.
Oh, not you.
Oh.
Hank.
I added one, by the way.
Yeah, I saw yours.
Cool.
I'm just writing down my equipment real quick. I still got. So my one armor doesn't stack with my other ones. Is there any point in getting armor? Let me see.
Not unless it's better than your natural.
Because I got 3 plus 2, so I'm already at 5. So
Yeah, there's real unless you get high quality armor, then there's nothing that's going to be better than what you can afford.
yeah, Kevlar vest is 5. It's the only thing I can
Okay.
afford. Cool. But will it stack with a helmet? Do I want a helmet? Probably not.
Do you want a helmet?
No.
Let's stop streaming.
I want these spiked gauntlets. Not really.
I was initially really annoyed by the definition of how helmets work.
Yeah.
Like I was reading the minus to your defense, like how does that work? And I was like, of course, because it's your periphery, it's like you don't have as much situational awareness because you've got a big ass helmet on your novel.
Yeah, the trade-off is you get hit more often, but you're more likely to get 0 damage out of it.
Yeah.
So, quick question. Being the character I am I able to use a rifle in the same hand as a shield, or while using a shield at the same time?
That is a very interesting question.
Oh wait, I get a shield
Because I might actually get a shield.
because defenses are good. Plus 2
Uh,
defense. Yeah, I might get that.
How much is a shield?
40 or 90 or 200.
Depends on how big his shield is.
I'll just put it in my armor. Soak of none. Oh shoot, I can't put that there.
No, the whole size thing specifically is referred to in a sidebar as melee weapons in size.
Equipment.
You can do
Haste. So it does.
Well, then
'Cause
again, even with the Warhammer being it, I imagine it's probably two-handed, isn't it?
No, that's why I suggested this, because at normal, being medium, as long as the weapon, because this is using some fucking old school D&D
Oh, dude,
rules.
that's 2.
If the size category of the weapon is equal to or smaller than you can use it in one hand.
Okay, then.
So
So
I got.
you can go hammer and shield if you want.
So, do I actually have to use like a shield action to
No.
do anything? So if I just get it, it's just an overall buff.
Oh
Yep.
shoot, I don't have much left.
Fuck, hell yeah. Okay, I'll do that.
I mean, the logic with it makes sense.
Oh shoot, I forgot my other equipment. What to do?
Technically, it does.
Was it armor?
I get dumped.
Too far, it's in the same
Shield.
fucking table as helmets.
Spikes, man.
Shields.
No,
What's the difference then? I wonder if that would be better or worse than having a Kevlar vest. Let me find out what the What are the other armors? Don't do that.
But if I want a helmet, what does a helmet do? Anything?
Depending on what type you get, it's +1 soak but -1 defense, or +2 soak, -2 defense. Or you could get a blast shield helmet where you can flip between the two.
What if I just want it for looks?
Then I'm not even going to charge you. I'm just going
Okay,
to consider it part of your
perfect.
clothes. If it has no mechanical change, it's just part of your clothes.
I'm gonna just take the clothing one.
All right.
Try and be cheap here.
Okay, and with the
I mean, the whole thing is I'm literally planning on doing that because my character is effectively NCR Ranger bite.
what is
I-
the
I-
defense exactly to increase, or
Big eye.
Depends on what level shield you're getting, or like what size.
medium one?
It's a +2 to your defense. That is just a flat +2 to melee and ranged. Oh wait, I think it applies to vital too. Everything but mental. Yeah.
So it increases melee, defense, and ranged.
Melee, vital, and ranged. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. 20 defense for melee right now? That's not bad, I don't think.
Did you account for your
What's
change
the
because
size
of size?
Oh. I didn't even think about that.
I think I did.
Well, let's find out. I can do this in my head. So for your melee, be strength, your hammers, that's a 5d6, 18. You did not.
Well, I know exactly what all my stuff is.
So if I take leather or mesh lining and a shield,
Yeah, sorry, Helios, your melee and ranged, they ain't great.
Even with the shield? Shit.
It's the downside of being an overground, man. Large size, -4 to melee and range def.
Nah, it's fine.
But you also will hit harder than anything out in the field.
Oh, why do you think I like playing the Berserker route?
Like, let's put it this way. For most of your party, even rolling minimum, you're dealing 3 damage to them.
So, dude hit hard. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, being large basically just gives you plus 1d6 to all of your attacks. Because you
Well,
can wield a two-handed
damage.
weapon for 5d6, or you can use a two-handed weapon in one hand.
Yep.
Fair enough.
But your mental defense is pretty good from the fact that your brain kind of don't work the same way as other people's.
Helios.
See, I told you he was making Helios.
So it's just a.
Look, I'm not playing exactly Helios until I get the Salt Cleaver.
Okay, so it's attributes. So type.
nope, I'll stick with what I got. I don't have enough money for the extra. I'm broke!
I mean,
It's medium.
I actually almost had enough for the high fiber or high fair antimatter cutlass
Wait, is
at one point.
why does this keep
How much
changing?
money did you
Oh,
end up
that's me.
with?
Oh,
240.
range doesn't matter. Cost doesn't matter. This is medium. What is the? Screw it. I don't care about size.
If there is the standard longsword damage 3d6 +2, or is it just 3d6?
It's
I think it says 3d6.
3d6. I'm looking at it now. Just trying to put this shit in. 3.
Already did it.
Oh, okay. Then I just gotta get the pistol stuff.
I already did that.
Did you? Oh yeah. Then, yeah.
The damage types.
Why is all the weight 6 though?
Because I didn't change that. I just did the relevant stuff. I don't care about that.
Okay.
I did the
Okay.
things you need to get started while you look up a picture.
Oh.
I just used AI and kept generating something until I got
I mean,
something I liked.
I think the majority, at least half the party has done that.
I did it with Helios,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let me see if I get anything good.
You got time because I know it takes a minute to generate, but
Yeah.
Yep.
Generate one, it's not
There we go.
impressive.
everybody moved maps, right? Because the UI has changed.
Yeah.
I actually like the new Roll 20 UI on the
Yay, that's a
GM
nice
side.
map. Yeah.
All right.
Oh my god, they changed the UI like, or at least something on it like once a week.
Well, no, I haven't been a GM since they changed the UI, and I really like the changes to it.
Ah, fair enough.
Because I no longer have to go through 2 different tabs to change layers.
It might be broken.
But no. With my little intro from last week, you guys have kicked or pushed somehow, I don't care, the doors to what is the post office, the sheriff's office, the jail, and the bounty office open. And I did say there were 6 figures silhouetted in the noonday sun. And this works as these doors are 15 feet wide.
That's a
Big
big
doors.
doors.
Yep.
Mm.
Dang.
And as all of you move in,
You kick open the large doors and you run out of energy for the day. Take a nap.
you see the crusty old man, affectionately known as Sheriff Earl, turns, opens the door, like, the hell all you want. Wait, don't answer. I already fucking know. You hear asking about bounties again. You hear asking about bounties every other fucking day, or every 6 fucking hours. But luckily for you and me, because this means I might not have to see your face, because either you die, or you leave, or maybe you'll just fuck off. There is one for you.
You don't say.
Oh, that's good news.
Yeah.
What? Helios, get bored.
Yeah, and your boredom makes my nostrils burn.
That sounds like a personal issue.
No, well, it is, but for you. I feel sorry for these 5 sad sacks that gotta deal with you day in and day out. Maybe y'all nose blind to it, who knows? But anyway, Bounty Puck's over there. And he points off here. Because the bounty listing is this area. Oh wait, I can do that. Wait, hold on. Does this work? Oh, it does!
Thank you kindly. Shall we go over there?
I don't see why not.
Alright, let's go. Can you move us all? Because I'm not sure. Yeah, I can move myself.
Yeah, I can move myself.
So you guys should have control of your tokens.
This had to have been before I made my token. So.
I used whatever
Alright.
was on your guys' sheets.
Yeah, this was before I made my token. Alright, let's see what we got here.
So, the bounty puck is actually about a set of 5 bounties. It is for the Shell brothers. All 5 of them. So,
Well,
Micah. I didn't write these out. Oh, Micah, Liam, Harvey. Oh, right. Chad and their leader, Travis.
What was her name?
Well, this is a right busy time for a bounty hunting. For bounty hunting the entire Shell boys.
I mean,
Oh, Shell. Damn it! I thought they might actually be being called Bell.
Now, originally they were supposed to be called Shill, but apparently,
Twitch doesn't
Twitch
like the word
doesn't
chill.
like. Yeah, so I had to change them to Shell.
I mean, that's not surprising.
I mean,
shill isn't exactly a good word.
that's the whole reason why the name of the module was called To Shillin' Back.
They're not
Shill.
good people.
I'm lucky.
Alright.
So now the module name's To Shillin' Back.
Yeah.
Because it still works. So, the 5 of them. These 5 are... They are good people. They also aren't very smart. Their bounty isn't that great. It's only about 5,000 credits for the lot of them. Specifically, all 5. You do not get paid. If individually, they're only worth about 200 each. No, sorry, 400 each.
Does it say alive or dead?
It says if you bring them in alive, we're just it specifically says dead or alive, with a asterisk disclaimer: if brought in alive, will be killed on sight.
Might as well just make
Well,
it easy then. And-
well then, I guess I won't be needing my handcuffs. Unless we want to see an execution.
I should not have gotten them, but I did anyway. Right.
Well, Sheriff Earl wheels his chair over. The Shell brothers, they ain't exactly known for being kind to the people they deal with. Smuggling is far too good a term for what they do. Piracy is even a little too warm. Their
Right.
standard MO is to find a ship, blast it into pieces, and scavenge what they can. Very little warning, and zero chance for the crew to ever get away. I believe, in total, them and their gang has racked up maybe a body count of around 300. Now that sounds like a lot, but when you're blasting apart spaceships, that number racks up pretty fast.
Right.
Really depends on how big the ships are that they're typically attacking.
Most freighters have a crew of around 8 to 12.
Fair enough.
And if you're attacking merchant freighters, their guns. Oh, by the way, they tend to attack defenseless merchant freighters, which is really hard to do. So I call them dumb, but they're a little canny when it counts.
Unfortunately.
But yeah, bounty came through a couple hours ago. Apparently they are on planet, them and their gang. It's odd that they would all be in one place. Generally, they tend to scatter to make it hard for anybody to get all of them.
Seems like a setup.
Seems like they're doing something big.
Yeah, but what?
Fuck if I know.
So we kill him, it won't matter.
Exactly. Oh, by the way, like I said, they brought their whole gang. I don't know how many of them there are, but there is an additional bounty. Each one of them wears a crest on their jackets, armors, helmets, somewhere. For each crest you bring in, it'll be an additional 50 credits.
Good to know.
Now, we only need the crest. I don't care if the bodies they're attached to are alive or dead.
Understood.
Got it.
Indeed.
Or looks past whoever he's stuck behind because the player doesn't have access to the token. He's like, you need actual identifying parts, or
Just the crest. I don't want ears. Should be controlled by you. Says so.
I'm not able to click on it.
I'm also unable to move my token.
You may have to, yeah, remove and start over. There you go. Can you move them now?
can't move that one either.
All right, try dragging them out yourself.
What if I saw my own token? Yep, there we go.
All right. Oh, hey, when you get your picture, you should be able to upload it yourself. Apparently, they made that change too.
All right.
That's not a new thing.
Yeah, but before, if you upload your own picture, it wouldn't add to the token. Now it does.
Oh,
Now it should
Yeah, we have
auto.
2 different fields that you can upload to.
Yep. All right.
good to know.
Now, this bounty went out to every post on the planet, and there's only about 6. Don't know where they're at. Then hell, they may not even be around this. They might even be around this town. But anyway, that's not my fucking job. You're the bounty hunters. You go fucking find them. Anything else?
No problem.
Is there anything we need to know about them?
Well, they're dangerous.
Oh, not armed and dangerous. Only dangerous.
Well, I mean, they're probably armed. I would assume they're armed. If you're going in there assuming they're going to be unarmed, I don't know why you're being a bounty hunter. I mean, I guess pertinent. Liam is a psychic, so
Useful to know.
it's supposedly the older brother's got some, or the eldest, Travis, the leader. He's got ways of using his words to confuse people. I don't know what the fuck that means, but story I've
Alright.
been fed.
Well, one of them gets his head blown off, the other one was blow his fucking jaw. Ruin.
Oh, right. Sorry. Back to your question there, Spooky Man with the rifle. For the basic gang members, I just need their patches. For the Shell Brothers, I do need their faces. Preferably attached to their skulls still.
So you need their heads.
Yeah.
Alright.
Easy enough to manage.
Orin just casually pats a sizable laser knife on his shoulder. I gotcha.
So, blowing off his jaw might not be the greatest idea.
I'm pretty sure you could probably retinal scan him.
Now, if you run up and cut his tongue off, that's fine.
Shooting
Alright,
the throat.
we'll bring you
Can't talk
5
if you can't
heads, that'll be
breathe.
good.
Don't bring him inside. Just leave him outside. I'll get up and look at him. You know how hard it is to mop up these floors? You know, of course you wouldn't. You never do it. It's hard. It sucks. Especially when you're 60. I don't want to do it.
Dang, you guys 60?
So leave the heads outside where the blood gets sopped up by the sand. I'll come look at them.
Will do.
Oh, by the way, each one of you got some mail, which is weird, since I didn't think anybody knew you were here or cared.
Dang.
From who?
I don't fucking know. I don't read your mail.
I suppose.
He just puts the stack up. You guys go to your letters. Open up. They are all spam mail for big dick pills.
From what?
They're all spam mail for big dick pills.
Why would they give me big dick pills? I'm a female.
Oh
It
well.
doesn't matter. You can still take pills for a big dick. Don't just
No, for your
not be
significant
very
other.
effective.
You give them to your.
Here's the
Your
thing.
boyfriend.
No, here's
Yeah.
the thing. You're operating under the assumption that they checked to see if the gender matched.
Oh, definitely not.
Exactly.
No. Oh, this is stupid. Alright.
If you
This
never
could be
got
just
that-
thrown away. I don't need it.
Alright, well,
You never got
Leo
an
just
advert for
throws
hot
it,
singles in
crumbles
your
it up and
area.
throws it out.
This
Right.
is somehow not the strangest piece of mail I've ever gotten.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
Look at him. He's got no hair. I'm pretty sure he gets more ads for hair recovery than anybody else.
Right.
Well,
Dang.
considering my species is generally considered to be hairless, no.
You think that stops the humans from sending him his jokes?
All right.
I would doubt it.
I think it's funny as hell.
Are the letters in just generic envelopes?
Oh yeah.
I'm keeping mine.
All right.
I'm considering it part of my equipment.
Oh my goodness.
All right. I found one. Hold on. Let's see if this works.
You never know when a random piece of paper might come in handy.
Yep, it's true.
But that piece of paper won't help me anything anyway.
All right. Just don't leave them on the floor. Otherwise, I gotta find you.
Nah, I'll still take it. It's just
Update.
stupid.
There's a garbage can over there.
Ah, okay.
Just don't litter, or I have to find you.
I'm not gonna be littering. Alright.
I'm taking your letter.
You can take my letter.
All right. So the goal is find them, shoot them in the face, steal their stuff. Got it.
Yeah, I don't give a shit about any of the stuff. It's all yours. Standard bounty practice.
Hell
Challenge rights are
yeah.
yours.
Maybe
Good luck.
piss on the bodies. Maybe.
As long as it's not the
Alright,
heads.
5 heads and a bunch of patches.
Yeah, basically.
Oh yeah, you want the patches.
Heads
you
and
want money?
patches.
Because I don't
Yeah.
want. Then
Then go do it.
I wouldn't
Alright.
be here if I didn't want money.
Everyone
Right.
here wants money.
Whatever. I want money. And I need ammo.
So it's gonna
booze.
be like, you got any approximate areas they might be in for us to check?
I mean, yeah. Well, I will tell you, he pulls over the bounty puck, and they've got like 3D pictures of all of them. The youngest one, Chad, he's a fucking druggie. So if they were in the area, it'd be only one place for him to get his fix.
Hey.
That would be the tavern, bar, brothel, inn, gambling den, opium den. I don't think it has any other titles.
Fair enough. Sounds like we try and get the drop on him there, and then figure out where the rest are from talking to him.
Indeed.
Let's do this.
But now we know where to go, at least to start.
I mean, it's one of the 4 buildings in town that you could go to
Right.
that
But
isn't a personal residence.
Kind of makes sense for us to go there in the first place.
What are the 4 buildings?
Well, you're in
Word
one of
one.
them. Yeah, so you're one of them. It's the post office, bounty office, sheriff, jail.
Sheriff.
Then there's the tavern, brothel, inn, gambling, drug den. Then there's the bathhouse, which even the sign has had quotations painted on it.
It's the bathhouse. Uh-huh. It totally isn't. Right, so that's brothel number 2.
And then the 4th one is the spaceport.
Wait for okay.
And then there's like a number of quote unquote private residences, but given that nobody has any money to fix up houses, there's a lot of just communal living in a bunch of like 2 to 3 story buildings. Kind of
So
just
effectively working like bug houses.
yeah, it's like, all right, you've claimed that area. As long as you don't piss me off, I'm not gonna fuck with your shit. Mostly because you don't have any for me to fuck with, so what's the point?
Pretty
Essentially,
much.
we're in the high class part of town right now. You step
Yeah.
outside, you're immediately in the poor district where everyone was flawed.
Yeah, pretty much. All right,
Tragic.
but
Yeah, I would say tavern. The
Alright.
tavern, brothel, gambling, brothel, drugs. I don't know why I wrote brothel twice. Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
well, as you guys are going to leave, this is what we're going to everybody's going to exit on their, basically by themselves. And that's where you guys are going to describe your characters. So somebody go first. I don't give a shit.
I guess I'll go first. As Leonis exits the building. Leonis is a man of average height and build in his mid-20s. He crash-landed on nowhere approximately 3 years ago. He's made more than a modest life, comparatively speaking, from salvaging and trading the wreckage of the ship he was on board. However, despite that, he's been unable to trade for enough credits to get off this barren rock. Upon learning that he has the chance to earn his starship fare through a stint of bounty hunting, the shopkeeper donned his equipment and steeled his nerves, vowing to himself that he would escape this barren dust bowl or die trying. The others, if you've been here for some amount of time, which I believe we all have, I think we've already established that, know that Leonis hails from a dust-lit dust bowl not too dissimilar from nowhere. He describes it as a nameless rock the world forgot about 100 years ago, and leaves it at that. Aside from that, he keeps his past pretty close to his chest, but the snippets and pieces known around nowhere is that he once served in the Crusading Empire's military in some descript, but views the Empire with contempt. His demeanor is terse, and he spends most of his time either alone in his shop or drinking his life away at the bar. He graded with people upon his initial arrival, but has made some strides in the art of sociality since landing out of nowhere, instead of being distant and to himself as opposed to being outright derisive and rude. He stands around 5.5 feet tall, donning a Kevlar vest underneath a leather duster. In one hand, he carries a Duranian longsword, and strapped to his other arm is a shield of matching material. In a holster on his hip is a laser pistol, and an industrial-grade backpack carries the remainder of his gear.
Got it.
Yeah, I feel poor now.
Not heard.
There is a reason why we are all here. Who's next?
Can't even afford a backpack.
That sounds like a personal
I know.
problem.
I now pass the torch to someone else.
Well, we could just go around the circle and it'd be Knob next.
Oh my god, I would have murdered you.
You're
How
gonna murder me.
tragic.
Give me 1 second to determine how old my character is.
Okay. Well, then I guess. What's his name? Dale can go next?
I mean,
Apparently I'm 24. I'm a 24-year-old murder hobo.
Okay. Murder hobo. Go ahead.
Dale is decked out entirely in leather with a leather duster over it. He is a Vendalarian, or a space elf of some description. He is above average height. On his hip, you see just a casual blast pistol, and that's really all he seems to have on him. All that the party would know about him is that he crashed on this rock a few years back and has just been trying to get off because he wants to travel again. He hasn't really told them much else.
And that's you.
Next.
All right. So who's gonna exit now? Can you move closer to what's your character's name? Leonis.
Act like you like him or something, man.
Leonis Dagus is full
Leonis
name.
Dagus. Okay. So Sheriff Earl, do you want to go next? No, wait a minute. Sheriff
Sheriff Earl's
Earl
not
can't go
leaving.
there, right?
Yeah, Sheriff Earl, come on, let's go. We need full backstory as we drag you around and use your steam field.
Who's Elena? Elena.
All right, Soren's going to wander out. Soren looks like a murder hobo. He also is clearly carrying a big fuck-off rifle on his back. And the reason for Sheriff Earl describing him as Spooky Guy is because he has a rather gnarly-looking web of scars up one side of his face that's barely visible under the hood, but visible enough and gnarly enough that it does leave quite the impression, as this guy clearly took probably an anti-tank round to the face and somehow survived. And he's decked out in older style military gear that's clearly seen some use, and a large trench coat that has also seen some use, and also has a lot of markings on it like it's being used for a rifle rest. Going with the fact that there's a big fuck-up rifle in his back. He's also clearly too into the idea of murdering these guys, even though murder would be maybe not exactly the correct term, considering they are scum of the earth murderers themselves, but, well, when your whole interest is killing people, if the good people pay you money to kill the bad people, well, that's all good.
Who is this one right here?
Who's who? He's running out the door.
What's his name?
Drakal. Or, as he lets people who work with him call him, Hank. No one knows why he goes by Hank. He doesn't even know. How poor Hank got to this planet. If you ask him, he just woke up here one day. He don't know. Wasted one day. He wasn't here. Been drunk in a bar. Huge bar fight. Ended up here. Doesn't care why. Goes where the money is. Now, old Hank is in this, like, probably early 40s, covered in scars. He's got a metal, almost old-looking Spartan helmet on, with a plume that's been definitely seen better days. You've never seen him without the helmet, but he is carrying all of his possessions on him, which is a sword that is actually probably the best piece of equipment he has, and in really good condition. His other equipment is torn up. His pistol and rifle have definitely seen better days, along with a shield that's looks like it's mostly just held together with duct tape and a prayer. He famously does not wear a shirt because, well, he can't afford one. And what's left of his pants have been torn to shreds. But if he's not trying to get work, he's at the bar drinking. And if he's not there, he's probably beating someone up or killing them or something. Otherwise, all of the work he does here, all you guys know, every bounty, they never come in alive. They always come in dead.
I'm back.
All right,
Now
Helios.
it's your turn.
Your turn.
Turn for what?
Tell your
To
character.
die.
Talk about your character as you're walking out.
Oh god. Okay, so improv time. Yay.
Improv.
Yep.
Do what we all did, except for one of us.
I have no idea what all of y'all did, so
Improv, except for one of us. You have to figure out.
General description of your character.
If we-
quick question. How tall do the equivalent of half orc get?
Less than 20 feet.
They'd like to get up to like 7.
So so the character that comes out of the office is 7 foot tall, what appears to look like a half orc, because I forget the name of the race that he is. All I know is about half orc, so there. And on his back is a rather really large hammer. Off to the left arm is a medium-sized shield. And a Kevlar vest with basic clothing underneath. along the side of his face runs a rather long scar, going up from the jawline up to about the hairline. That's about all I got.
All right.
That's all I can think of right offhand.
No scars? Man, never
I
seen a
said-
battle in his life.
I did say he has a scar.
All right.
I
then
know, I'm just playing with you.
I know.
Astaria heads out, and she's wearing her leathers that she always wears. You obviously can see she's rather, compared to Helios, she is probably 5'6" or something like that. Definitely down there, in the average of what a human looks like. She has tattoos on her face and a tattoo on her thigh. You could see that she's a little bit dainty, and while she has both a rifle on her back and a pistol on her side, she's different in the sense of where she came from. She came from Iapelet. Iapelet is a world that is considered the top city in KKWX, Carsadia. And she originally was born in a decent life in the city itself, but she was part of the military families and was expected to go into the military. The thing is, she had some abilities that were outliers when it comes to the military, and given more of, because of the talent that she had, given a chance to become an officer. After all, she has psionics. She can actually read your mind. She can talk to you in your mind. And she can move things. Well, move energy.
In her mind?
And this was considered much strong in the case of Iapelet's military. This was considered specialized. So at first she was a psionic blast, or a let me look at my picture. Where is, okay. Where the heck is it? There it is. All right. That was the way she was a talent. She had the ability to sense things that were not always there, or thought that was not always there, but ended up being there, or she just knew things. So when she went to the military, she became a battle psychic. She learned how to use telepathy to sometimes interrogate, sometimes when she was told to investigate, she investigated situations to the extreme. Well, when she got out, she was not even 15 years old. And she just was like too young to do anything else but become a psychop. So she became a psychop and worked at Iapelet until Bad Kitty came. And Bad Kitty, oh, the stories you'll hear about Bad Kitty. It just was the worst. He managed to get a lot of things. Well, he managed to get away. Of course, he had help. And unfortunately, it was on her watch. So she decided, you know what? I'm just leaving the city. I can't handle this. And Bad Kitty is Bad Kitty. So I'm going to move on and I'm going to go somewhere else. Away from everybody. Because people's minds... Because her mind got messed up. Due to the fact that she can hear everybody's... when things go awry. And so she heads out to nowhere, hoping that she can get away from the majority of the noise that was going on, and became a bartender. Well, this was probably the longest life path she's had so far. And now she's tired of it. And while she loves counseling other people. Yes, Bad Kitty is an associate of Lady Blangio. How did you know? How did you know?
Making it blatantly obvious.
I think there's somebody who knows me from the past.
Uh-oh.
I mean,
What they say.
Karsa is not exactly a common name.
Anyway.
Are you sure about that?
Yes.
So, yeah. Yeah. You're right, Cetus Patriot. I'm surprised you knew that. Things may be harder, but I'm harder. Also remember to hydrate yourself. Oh, thank you! Thank you, Judge of Hell. Thank you. Gabriel. Are you the Twilight Zone team? Alright, so she decides she's gonna come here, thinking she could get away from all the noise, all the psychic noise, and she did for a while, but it still got to her, so now she's trying to find a way off of this planet, because this is nowhere, and you're going nowhere fast. And that is Astaria. Feel good. And she walks out.
I just gotta point out that it's very kind of amusing that like everyone else is looking for ways off this planet, and then there's one who's actually quite happy to be here.
I don't care. I'll be here. They got booze.
Well,
They got
yeah,
people to kill.
We'll be here murdering people and dragging them by the hair and to the bed shop and get total messed up.
Oh, I don't bring anyone alive to the bounty hunter. This.
I never said alive.
No,
Wesley, thank you so much for that.
we have so much in common.
Thank
Lee,
you.
I'm pretty sure if I changed my race to Spartan, I basically have Sniper you.
Probably.
Yeah. So,
Well, right now you
I
are
should have done
revoked.
that. We could have been the yin and yang or something, you know.
Well, right now you're Rifle Ocelot.
right.
We are. I'm closer and you're far away. Sometimes I just want to hit him with a sword.
So back to you, Cormac.
Damn it, we did go through everybody.
Yeah.
Are you sure about that?
Yeah, I mean, I can give you guys a little bit of what Sheriff Earl looked like. I forget we have a audio audience. So Sheriff Earl is clearly a human. As he said, he's in his 60s. He looks like he has seen way too much. He doesn't look like he has any desire to get off this planet, because this planet means he doesn't have to do a fucking thing most days. And that's exactly what Sheriff Earl wants to do. Nothing.
He's one of the few people who willingly came to this planet.
You don't know. Every time people ask about his history, he said, "It's mine to know and yours to never find out. So fuck off."
Man, what a great guy.
Weirdly enough, when it comes to getting tobacco, you don't go to the basic shop. You go to Sheriff Earl. You don't know how he does it, but he's the only one who manages to get any quality tobacco to this place. Otherwise,
All
you
right.
just.
Soren turns around, walks back in. Hey, about that order.
Oh yeah. Here. Came in. Actually, came in about 20 minutes after the bounties did.
Thank gosh for
Convenient.
that.
Never really got into that kind of stuff.
What? Hey,
Tobacco.
just because you don't
Oh, fuck off, Psychop.
just because you don't partake of shit, what do the kids call it nowadays? Fuck it. Just because you don't partake of the leaf doesn't mean nobody else does.
I didn't say you
Just
had
because
to.
you don't like having
I
fun
don't-
doesn't
I
mean the
just-
rest of us
I
don't like
just-
having fun.
Now, I know that, but I'm just saying. I
Now let's
never
go shoot
really
some-
got into
Wait,
it.
so this is sci-fi ganja.
Sci-fi what?
Sci-fi ganja.
No. It is tobacco. It's just tobacco comes out of leaves too.
All right, fair enough. Right, well, I make
Is
a
this where we're
point
drawing
of-
the line at? Smoking? Aren't
I
you
make
like
a
a
point.
bartender?
I make a point of hand rolling in the classic style, what looks like a big fat doobie. Take a
Okay.
big fuck off draw and blow it right in her face.
Must
I mean,
you
Sheriff was like,
do that?
you ain't gotta be rude about it, but whatever.
Jeez.
As
I
he
came
pu-
so close to picking the obnoxious trait
Why didn't you?
because I wanted the facial disfigurement that means everyone remembers me.
I also have that one.
as
I'm one ugly.
hey, are you sure you two aren't like separated from birth and like you're half Spartan and you're half human?
No,
Certainly sounded like it.
maybe.
But I mean, you ain't gonna find him in here. As he pulls out a pipe.
If I recall correctly, you said Chad will probably make a appearance at the bar at some point to get his fix.
You asked for
I
milk.
wave
there.
to Sheriff Earl, bye, and then turn and stop down the stairs toward heading in the direction of the tavern, stroke, everything else.
All right. And as you guys leave and the doors swing closed, the camera pans to Sheriff Earl and goes, I think that man, it took that forever to get out this time. And he pulls out a trashy romance novel because that is his guilty pleasure.
Is it one of those ones you buy at the airport, or in this case, the starport, and it's got like long descriptions of how glistening everyone is?
Yeah, basically.
Just pages of how one person glistens.
There's a 6-page monologue about somebody talking about another guy's second from the top left side ab.
That oddly specific.
Oh, some of the books can be oddly specific.
At the point.
Well, I wouldn't know. I've never been in an airport.
All right. But you guys walk through the town, and if anybody's ever seen any of those classic spaghetti westerns, there's literally one road, and there's probably a good 10 to 12 buildings, but most of them are collapsed or are on the verge of collapsing, except for that one that looks like it probably won't. But as soon as you open the door, you hear the sound of,
Freaking wood.
this is probably a bad idea. I'm gonna get out of here. As
Yeah,
if the door is what's holding it up.
Oh, yeah.
This is a load
We hear the
bearing
sound-
door.
We hear the sound of a better idea and go
Exactly.
elsewhere.
Exactly.
The one
We'll
remaining
make our way to
butterfly
the
on this
bar.
planet lands on it and it falls over.
All right. So you make your
For
way
the first time in a
over.
while, we want to go in there not to get drunk, but to do something else instead.
So you guys head over to the bar that is known as the Any Place bar, because any place, or this place is better than any place. Nobody said they were good at coming up with slogans, because I'm not good at coming up with slogans, so you have to put up with it.
I mean, it's in the middle of nowhere. It's not like the slogan matters.
Well, I mean, whenever somebody complains, they get told, "You find any place better than this."
Hell, it's probably just This is probably the only bar within 50 miles.
It's the only bar on
only-
the planet.
Man,
Oh.
look how big this one
Probably.
is.
Guys, I'm on the fucking
No,
airplane.
it is. We know that for a fact.
We know it's the only one in town. Definitely.
And
you
there
get
aren't
whatever.
really any other major settlements.
Like,
Yeah.
Although,
that's why I was like, we all know each other. We live in a small town. Everyone knows everyone.
Dang it. Oh, no, I can't grab my dude.
I can grab and move mine. That's all that matters.
I'll fix this.
Alright, you should be good.
Oh shit, there's two of them. They're multiplying.
They're like
Oh, no.
rabbits.
Turns
It's
out
just-
they're actually orcs. They're mushroom orcs. He's a mushroom.
Second orc, you cut off an arm, it grows into another orc.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Fuck yeah, do it.
All right, I got. Wait, now I kill my double, and I get double the stuff. Got it.
I have to refresh roll 20 because it's decided to suddenly act funky on me.
All right, let's go in here. By the way, what's the name of the guy we're looking for again? I completely forgot. Who cares?
It's bad.
Shoot first, ask questions later.
Poor Chad. Make sure you shoot the right person.
Yeah, I will.
Alright, so description of the five guys. I meant to do this earlier, and then I got sidetracked. So Chad clearly look the most recent picture. He clearly looks like a junkie. He's got chin length brown hair that is described as permanently greasy with a little bit of salt, and nobody knows why. He keeps a scraggly yet still a little close cropped of a beard. It's very patchy of the years of scratching at it from his drug addictions. The one common thing that all the Shell brothers share is their eyes. They're all orange. So finding them should be pretty easy.
Yeah, that's
Considering
an
they're all
identifiable
humans.
feature.
Yeah, considering they're all humans. But Chad is, again, looks like a junkie, very skinny, probably can maybe lift up a book if he tried, or at least that's what he looks like. Also known as the coward of the bunch, usually doesn't fight. Nobody really knows why they keep around, except maybe out of loyalty to family.
Yeah, blood relations will do that.
Yeah. He does his quote unquote the moniker that bounty hunters have given him is the Rat. Because despite his looks, he has chewed through multiple pairs of cuffs.
Like, actually legitimately chewed through.
Yep.
Okay, then.
Interesting.
Moving up to the next youngest brother of Liam. Nobody knows why Liam got into a life of crime, as he is probably the smartest of the bunch, and was actually on track to be actually had a very prominent career in just basic construction work. Then just one day decided, fuck it, I'm gonna go run off and be a pirate. Generally keeps his hair close cropped, probably the best looking of the bunch in that he keeps himself well groomed. Dusty blonde hair. Weird thing about the Shell brothers, despite being brothers, none of them had the same natural hair color.
Sounds like they might be half brothers then.
Maybe. And the only thing that connects them is the orange eyes. Well groomed,
Great.
generally stays well dressed. Still as ruthless as the others, though. Still doesn't let anybody live. Well, attempts to kill everybody. Obviously, people get away. Otherwise, nobody would know about it. Middle brother, Micah. Soft-spoken, doesn't say a lot. Generally comes in, does his thing, and gets out. Probably is the one that they know the least about. Shortest of the brothers, stockiest of the brothers. Uses literal hit and run tactics, as his favorite tactic is to ram the ships.
That just seems like a good way to get your ship damaged.
Nobody said he was smart. Actually, Sheriff specifically said these guys are all pretty dumb.
Yeah, fair enough.
Third up the list, Harvey. Actually, just pretty generic. Keeps his hair a little bit shaggy. Generally keeps a pencil mustache. Probably the most. Definitely the most. He's got the worst rap sheet. I'll let your own imaginations play with that, but it ain't pretty. He's the one that has most people gunning for him. If anybody was going to take down a singular one of them and say fuck the others, he is highest on the kill list.
Girl boss, got it.
Travis, the eldest brother. Oh, also Liam, the middle brother, the one that likes to ram ships. He's the one that's the psychic potential.
Right, Michael likes the round ships.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, Liam, the smart one. You're right. The construction worker. He's the one with the psychic potential. But Micah, yeah, he just ramps stuff. You also get the fierce distinction at his stocky build that he likes to hit things very hard as well. Himself. He's almost a dwarf.
Micah's definitely the broad.
Yeah. Travis, despite all appearances to the contrary and everything else, is in fact the tactical leader of the bunch, even if he wasn't the eldest brother. Sheriff describes all of them as dumb, although the bounty puck describes Travis as being canny canny, ruthless, and generally tactical.
I mean, canny kind of is synonymous with tactical.
Not necessarily. And again, I didn't write the bounty pucks. The bounty office wrote the bounty pucks.
Yeah, you want to blame someone, blame that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Travis is bald, keeps himself clean shaven, and is average height but well built. All right. You guys are, after ruminating on, or looking over the bounty.
Who are we missing? I got Liam, Micah, Harvey. Oh, it was the other one. Never mind.
Yeah.
Chad Thunderfuck. I mean, Chad the Rat.
Chad
I would
the
say,
Rat.
say if you want the other monikers, Micah, despite his years in construction, Micah's the Ram, straight up. Easy enough to know why.
Mm-hmm.
Liam doesn't have a moniker. He just goes by Liam. Anytime somebody tries to give him a nickname, they don't show up for work again.
So is Liam no name?
Sure. Damn it! I didn't come up with any of these beforehand. Yeah, only Chad and Micah have their own little nicknames of the Rat and the Ram.
Fair enough.
Harvey is the other murder hobo of the story.
All right, but after looking over the bounty puck to make sure you guys know what these guys look like, just in case the others happen to be here too, the doors stand open. Well, open as in they're not locked. Oh, and ignore the one chibi asset. I was running out of unique assets.
I was totally intended on being like,
What's
I
wrong with
investigate the
Chibi?
red.
Chibi is adorable.
I investigate the dude in the red hood.
I thought it was Knuckles at first, if I'm being real.
I don't know if he
I had to
knows
zoom
way
in
enough.
though.
All right. But inside the tavern, it is as full as it ever is, despite it only being half full by you guys' reckoning. With a
Plenty of tables, not enough patrons.
like usual, in most places in the galaxy, you're looking at the vast majority are humans with a mix of the other races. Actually, notably, Dale, you are the only Vendelierian here.
Not a surprise.
Is technically Helios the only whatever he
Ogron?
is?
No.
Yeah, Ogron.
No.
So I just gotta think Ogron. Alright.
Yeah. It's hard to see, but if you look over at the toilet, you guys can currently hear a man praying to the porcelain gods. Well, in this case, the wooden gods. With a very deep guttural voice. You would happen to guess that's probably another Ogron. As occasionally the wall gets pounded and some of the glasses shake. Notably, the proprietress of Anywhere is Alina, and she is behind the bar.
On glancing around, do we notice the tower we're looking for? Do we notice Chad the rat?
No, you do know that there is a second and third floor.
Do we have a picture of that, or like? I mean, I assume she would know if we said, "Hey, is Chad here?" Would she know who that is?
Damn, I didn't mean to do that. I was trying to see if I could do a bigger picture. I mean, you'd have to go up and ask. Like, here's the thing.
I will do so.
Any criminal worth their salt is probably not going to go by their real name. You walk up. Soren, what are you doing here? Well, no, again, there's only 2 buildings in town you ever go to. So, what is it tonight?
So they'll just walk off and be like, "Hey, do you know Chad's here?"
I mean, there might be a Chad here. I don't keep everybody's name, and not everybody comes to the bar. Some of them head upstairs to gamble and just sleep.
All right.
Oh.
Skinny little junky fuck, orange eyes.
I was gonna say the first descriptors. That's you just described. I don't know, a third of the town. Orange eyes. Not that I remember, but there was a particularly squirrely dude that came in. Didn't stop. Immediately went upstairs. Guessing he went for a fix if he's here.
We also nod and start walking towards the staircase.
Oh, head for the staircase, but I don't. Think we'll cover up here.
No.
No?
No. Over Schmear.
Yeah, stop cheating.
So basically, the way this bar is set up a little weird, mostly because I couldn't find map assets that linked well together. So fuck it. The stairs actually take you up to the 3rd floor, and then you have to take the center staircase down to the 2nd floor. Most people bash Alita for this. She's like, I didn't build it. I didn't commission it. I just took it over a decade ago, and I don't have the money, the willpower, nor the inclination to fix it.
Where?
I hate that.
She hates it too, but everything she just said is
Fair.
basically why.
Fair. We can just bond over our shared animosity towards it.
Yep.
I actually like it.
Because basically the 3rd floor is where everybody sleeps, and then you go down those stairs to the gambling and drug hall.
I actually genuinely kind of like it. Not gonna lie.
I might need to relaunch my browser because I really can't drag anything around.
Alina does say the one good thing about it is if anybody tries to cheat or run out on their tab from the drugs and gambling, they have to basically go upstairs and then downstairs, and it makes them easier to stop.
Sure.
She's like, that is the one good thing about it.
Is there like only one staircase, or is like a staircase here and a staircase here?
Nope, just one.
Okay.
It is not well set up.
So you have to go
Everybody-
upstairs to go downstairs?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow, okay.
Yeah, nobody's really impressed with it. A lot of people don't like it, as echoed by the crew.
I mean,
I actually
Jonas
genuinely
will
kinda like it.
lean against the railing and look down into the second floor then. Do we see anyone matching our description?
Throw.
Same
All right. Throw me a intuition perception.
I have one of those things.
I actually have both of those things. I just don't have them right now. So.
You need that from both of us? From all of us?
Yeah, why not?
No, so I don't have perception, so it's going to be.
So it's intuition. That's just perception.
Intuition, and you can add the perception skill if you have it.
Not sure how that works.
I do not. So it's just intuition.
I do. So I have.
Nah, there's the first nat one. About
Four.
time.
I mean, you basically have no intuition.
Dang. See, into.
Did I do that right? Okay.
I don't think I have it. No, I should.
Hold on. Why did yours roll 8 dice? So, no, yours did not go right.
Yeah, I'm not sure what happened.
So we can roll perception, you said?
Yeah, it'd be intuition and perception.
But I have perception, so I was trying to.
Okay.
do
Oh,
have
I know what's
perception.
going on. Okay.
How do you? Hold on.
Yeah,
Like that.
Cancel.
There we
yeah,
go.
yeah. Yeah, we'll take that roll. So
Okay,
we're gonna
how
ignore
do
So I do have
you-
perceptions, which is just one extra d6.
Okay, so in order to roll this, submit. Did that do it? No. Why didn't it ask for?
Oh. Because so on the skills, you see where there's like a blank drop-down menu?
Oh.
Yeah, drop that down to intuition. So
Okay.
don't re-roll. I'll take that 4 and just click on your intuition up above, and we'll add them together.
Yeah. Okay.
So 10.
Probably
Alright.
nothing.
So Starry got a 14. Leona's got a 13.
I do have perception, but I'll just keep as is.
It's 24.
No, ignore that.
Oh.
That was something I didn't know how it
All
was
right.
working.
So everybody but
I do now.
Helios.
Come on, Helios.
Look, I never said I was good. It's just you point him where you want him to throw something or hit something, and he goes.
At least I could see who I want to stab.
And say Helios smash.
Exactly.
Helios, it's over there.
I know.
Smack that door.
On a tipped over chair, basically half under the staircase, you do see a man who, as his eyes flutter around as he kind of vaguely tries to tip the chair back over, he might have orange eyes. Specifically Asteria. He definitely has orange eyes.
Okay, that guy's got one shot.
She
Well, let's get
quietly tells them. That guy.
Is that anyone around him?
Yeah, hold on, I'm populating. I had to.
Oh, sorry.
No, I had to look. You know, I was looking over the sheets and then I got sidetracked. Tour version. Damn. The only downside to free assets, none of them really fit.
That tracks.
Damn, size really does matter.
So there are definitely other people here. He seems like he's alone. Anybody that might have been with him is basically given up at this point, being around him.
Fair enough.
This guy, this guy is too stupid for us.
I mean, have you ever been around somebody who's so drunk that they're so obnoxious that you can't put up with them?
Okay.
Yes.
It's basically that.
Well,
I see we have the floor wars going on the second floor.
They are different people. I was just using the same asset for speed.
Fair enough.
Oh, okay.
Holy moly.
And then as you guys are passing, you know that at least 3 of these rooms have people in them, and you're not sure about the other side.
But we know we need a dude with orange eyes. We got one right here.
I mean,
Apprehend him. Again, we need him alive so he can tell us what the others are.
At least for now.
Fine. Maybe this once.
At least for now.
Let's just cut off his arm.
He'll die eventually. It's just we need to get to the rest of our lead before we do so. Alright, let's go give our plainest new guest a little visit, shall we?
Alright, let's do this. Still can't move it. What the hell?
I will start walking the long walk.
I can't walk. You know what? Oop. There we go. I don't know why that one doesn't want me to move it.
Because you're unlucky.
I guess.
Spe-
I'll just add
specifically
my own
when-
from now on.
When we get to here, if we get to here, I'm gonna stand at the top of the stairs. So basically, if anyone tries running,
We are an entourage.
Helios's wall.
If we owned a club, Helios would be the bouncer.
Do we want to just shoot him from here so he can't run? That is a question.
Let me look up something real quick.
Oh no, he spotted us as we would stealthily come straight at him.
I'm sure he sees us coming. It's just he probably he might not know that we're here for him. This is a public establishment after all.
True.
I mean, nobody said anything and nobody stopped you guys yet.
Alright.
I'm going slowly because we are near him. It's like if he does make a move, like I don't know if you're going in the background or whatnot.
All right, you want me to roll what his current perception pool is?
Yes.
He doesn't see shit.
Good pass, I suppose.
This guy could be.
how-
This guy couldn't even see the broadside of a barn if it were right in front of him.
How many up is the third floor compared to the second floor?
How many what? Sorry, you're a little. Awful.
How high up are we compared to the second floor? Is it 10 feet?
No, it's 15.
Okay.
12. Sorry, 12.
We're on the third. Okay.
Yeah. Again, nobody's really happy with this setup, apparently, except for Helios. Actually, the Ogrons love it because apparently this is how ancient Ogron architecture used to be.
So to get to
Very
the
big and confusing, so your enemies couldn't run.
drinking spot, you have to go up 3 flights of stairs. The down.
Oh no! The bar is the first floor. This is the third floor is strictly sleeping space. The second floor that you guys are currently moving down the stairs to is for gambling and drugs.
Damn it! To have all the fun, you have to go up 2 flights of stairs and down 1.
No, the brothel is also considered the third floor, where the beds are at.
All right.
Note that there's really only 2 ladies working the brothel and 1 gentleman. And they actually make a lot of money because their time is quite valuable, as there is only 3 of them.
Holy moly! I can imagine.
Good to know.
That guy must get.
All right. Now, these 2 definitely do not have a shit-ass intuition and move away as you guys start circling this man.
Like, no. What about these two?
Yep, same. They're like, you know what? Not my fucking problem.
Just stare at the one until they leave. Be like, good. Take this.
Well,
Stand behind
they,
this.
they see the 6 most heavily armed people in town as it's moving as a single group towards one person, and they're just like,
No.
this place sucks, but being dead sucks more.
You sure about that?
And from this point, I will walk next to our target and I'll get his attention. So
You-
sit down across from him.
All right. Note that, remember, like, he's kind of lying on the floor.
Oh,
You know
right.
Oh shoot! I can't have that.
All right,
I'm gonna
well,
go.
I will walk up to him, bend down, and pick him up by the scruff of his shirt.
Oh, I was gonna grab him by his throat and throw him in the chair, but okay.
All right. So you both go to grab him at basically the same thing.
Get him!
And he's like, hey!
I think we should have a contested hand-to-hand roll.
No.
You get slapped away.
No.
As
I-
we fight to see who could pick him up.
No, I think it's funnier if they both accidentally do the same thing at 2 different spots on his body, and it works out.
Hut. Throw him in a
He
chair.
doesn't get picked up. He gets fucking body slammed.
I know.
Him.
But he's way too high to feel any of that at the moment. He's just like, hey, are you guys bringing me my order? Because it's been like,
Okay.
I don't know. It's been a while, man. Where's my dust?
Oh, you.
Does he have orange eyes?
Oh, he does.
Alright, so as I'm looking at him, my helmet will close as I talk. Bradshaw, you're under arrest.
You're kind of muffled.
Nah, man. I'm under the
You
influence.
are very muffled.
I mean, he
As
is.
I will put his arms behind his back and I will cuff him and start taking him upstairs.
Wait,
All right.
wait. Why don't we just do this here?
For this, it's not going to be a hard roll, but I know your stats. I am give me a strength plus any unarmed skill.
Man, I hope he fights back so I can
I mean,
this is gonna be
beat him up.
amazing.
this is a contested roll. I will say you are still favored in this.
Oh, what if you
Yeah, you're good.
lose?
Hell yeah!
Nice.
You get beaten up and we're just like, come on, man. Come on.
I did say this man is very skinny and doesn't look very strong. So you do this, you start putting. He's like, hey, wait, hold on. You're not bringing me my order.
No. I'm taking you outside.
I want to go
Where
outside.
your brothers are.
Not here.
They're somewhere on
Oh.
this planet.
Are they?
That's not the answer I want to hear.
I mean, they could have left me. I don't know how long I've been here. What day is it? Wait, that would require me to remember what day I got here.
It's alright. We got time.
So this guy is
What
just
if we just
clearly
sober
just
up?
baked off his tits.
I mean, do you actually have time?
I don't know,
Because
though. It'd be really funny watching you go through withdrawals.
I mean,
Get up,
wouldn't
move.
be the first time, but I would like to see bullets go through you guys.
Won't be the first time, won't be the last. How about a
Indeed.
bullet through you right now?
I won't get you what you want. But 4 of the doors open up. I did tell you the rooms were occupied.
Oh
Mhm.
no. Yeah. So I get excited.
And
Yes, I
I
see them.
love this fucking image that got generated.
It looks like Captain Jack Sparrow put on like a fucking, I don't know. That was funny.
Hey,
Just
my AI art specific was just Space Pirate.
space pirate. I love
Fair enough then.
It looks like
If
Keanu
you
Reeves
remember-
as Jack Sparrow.
If you remember the guy who's the pilot in one of the Mad Max films, that's like a young version of that pilot.
Oh, the Gyro Captain?
Yeah.
Hold
that's
on,
what it reminds me of.
I do got to drop an image into this Discord real fast because I did type in strung out junkie with orange eyes, and it got literal on the orange eyes.
Holy yeah.
All right, so
Unfortunately.
They put actual oranges into his eyes.
oh my god,
I mean,
Yeah,
what
really?
else did
That's
they say?
idiot
freaking
approach.
hilarious.
But it also gave like this one as the other image, but I'm like, that's actually really close to what I wanted.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That guy.
But we are on initiative as these 4 guys come out. One of them is in fact half naked, as he was in the middle of
With
Current activities.
He was
Yeah, with
dancing
prostitute.
horizontally.
sure.
Oh, I forgot. I got.
So these guys, how did he even get them to come out?
Where is the initiative thing again?
He said, "I want to see bullets
Alright.
through you guys." And they also heard a scuffling. Heard somebody say, "Chad, you're under arrest." It's not like Leonis was quiet about it.
Oh, okay.
I know.
I didn't know if he was going to be quiet, if it was quiet
Is there
enough.
initiative on here?
Yes, there is. It's under the combat/equipment tab.
Okay, so
I actually need to know how to put in a Kevlar vest into the defensive system. I have no idea.
I still don't see it. Oh,
All right, so on your sheet,
Look up here.
why? Hold on. Attempt to roll a command. Now let's try again. Submit.
Uh, so-
Not bad.
Once I had my token selected when I rolled my initiative.
Yeah, it's makes you have to do that.
Crap.
I mean, hopefully.
Nope, I didn't have my... There we go.
Oh wait, do levels in tactics give you an increase in your
initiative.
Initiative.
Yeah.
That's it. Oh wow, I don't have it, so screw it.
how many levels did I put into tactics? Because I know I've got one.
I don't know. I don't know if you put all of your skills on here because currently I don't see any defensive skills, man. So your defenses suck. Not gonna lie.
I know. I have no idea how most of this shit's supposed to be put into the fucking thing.
Well, no, just list all of your skills.
Yeah, just
Because
write 'em out.
yeah, because I'm only working off the skills you have listed, and
I have very few skills.
because on your combat thing, the soak is where you put the Kevlar value.
Did my armor right?
Oh, pistols are separate from rifles, right?
Yeah.
I just want to change one skill then. I forgot. Okay.
One, I believe, then tactics.
Yeah, how do we do the tactics then?
We add it in the skill.
Yours added it.
Okay.
There.
I was wondering if I had done it right.
Right, I now definitely do have the 13 things I'm supposed to have.
Why is everybody muffled?
Okay. Yeah, Nav, you didn't take any of the defensive skills, my guy. You are very easy to hit.
Well, I don't know. I'm also a murder hobo. I spend all my time lying on the ground shooting people at long range.
Alright, yeah. There we go.
Okay.
I forgot I needed pistol. Alright, I'm good now.
I have painkillers, I'll be fine.
I mean, there's 4 of them and 6 of you, so they have more targets than they have guns.
And at least one of them's completely naked.
Half naked.
Half naked.
He's got his
he's
pants.
maintaining his decency.
No, he's not.
He's
Oh, it's the other half?
The other way
Oh, lucky.
around.
Oh, he slapped on his Kevlar vest. Got it.
Yep, he has his armor on. Except for one point.
He's swinging free. He's definitely Thunderbolt.
Okay, you know what? Let me mark him.
Yes.
Yeah. No wait, pink dot. There we go.
Pink
There we
dot,
go.
huh?
if you,
Actually, I think it should be a blue dot.
You
because
have
he's
to
getting blue balls.
specify which head you're aiming for.
I was just now. I'm getting to that. If you take the 2d6 penalty for called shot, you can completely ignore his armor.
By shooting him in the deck.
Basically, going full RoboCop.
Well, I
You
know
are
what I'm
under
gonna-
arrest.
I'm gonna try to do.
All right, who's going here? Wait,
I'm looking up their stats.
definitely not me.
I mean, I haven't rolled them yet.
As if we had an initiative, which just about never happens.
Orangey's not going to go.
No,
Hmm.
he is not participating in this fight.
He is way too fucking baked.
Pretty much.
Everyone's wearing
And
armor in
up.
our group, correct?
Yeah, I would say like even when he's not, the man has no combat stats.
This guy could point a gun at somebody, shoot it, and shoot himself by accident.
Sounds like a him prom.
Basically.
All right.
All right, I'll have to do it the hard way. That sucks. All right, they basically list everything.
Okay. Dang.
Wait.
Few people before
Oh,
me.
nope. You can ignore those. Wrong line.
I'm pretty sure we all go before them.
More than likely. I never said these guys were good.
Uh,
Right.
You know what? Fair enough.
the murder hobo might go after a couple of us.
All right, Dale, you're up first.
I am going to shoot at the guy that's closest to me.
All right, you're shooting Helios.
In the back of the skull.
Enemy that's closest to me.
Oh, okay. Well, you currently can't see Hank. I got it. You're shooting this guy.
As I basically fall over laughing.
I'm
So
moving it.
I just click the little button next to the gun, and it should roll everything properly.
Hopefully.
Positional effects. None for positional effects, I assume.
Now you're shooting straight at him. Oh, that hits
Yay.
for a pretty good chunk of damage too.
Yeah. Is that all I can do?
No, I'm gonna say you guys knew you were walking into potentially a hostile situation, so I'll let you have had your guys' guns out. You get 2 actions, so you can do it again. No penalty.
I shall shoot again. What could go wrong?
Not a lot, as you didn't crit. That's unfortunate.
Darn.
You
Oh,
fucked him
wait.
up pretty good. He's still standing, however.
Damn.
He ain't happy.
I mean, would you be?
No.
Got put by ranges.
So Dale, go ahead and describe your pistol for me.
Oh, it's just a common looking blaster pistol. Nice silvery chrome finish. Looks a bit beat up, but that's also because he's been living on this rock for undisclosed amount of time.
But what color laser we got?
I just give it a casual red.
Mhm.
Because it's the only thing I think of when I think blaster. I don't watch a lot of sci-fi outside of Star Wars.
All right, Hank. Unfortunately, you're 1 floor down.
Yes, but
Well, you can't see these two, but you can see these two because they're kind of like looking over the rail to see what's going on. They will have
Alright.
cover.
I have to move a little closer. So I will move about here. with my rifle drawn.
Remember that when it comes to ranges, when they're listed, that's squares, not feet.
Yeah.
So rifle has a range of 20 squares.
Oh, so I didn't have to move. Never mind.
Yeah.
I'd rather keep the protection.
Oh, wait, it's squares, not feet. I thought it was feet.
Oh, that's listed in squares.
Oh.
That's
I'm gonna shoot.
very different than what I expected.
Yeah, everything's squares, I think.
So
Shoot
yeah,
this guy.
with your sniper ability, your rifle has a range of 30 squares.
I
It's
just can't
pretty
get
damn
in.
far.
Yeah, I took
Yeah,
the
'cause
one
I
while
figured-
you don't get in, so.
I thought it was like this was my range with a rifle.
No,
What's the sniper trait?
no.
Jesus. Okay, right. Fair enough.
All right, man. Go ahead, give me that attack roll. They are gonna have cover, which I believe is a 2d6 penalty.
Yeah.
Hold on, let me look it up before you actually roll.
Yeah, I'll just,
Combat making attacks. Oh man, it's been so long. Alright. Positional effects. Yep, minus 2d6 to your attack. So it should bring up a pop-up menu, like a query menu. I think you could just put -2 in that, and it should do the d6s. Oh wait, let me do a fake
Okay.
attack. Just let me do a. Oh no, because I'm rolling manually for them. Actually, I can just roll.
I'll just try it real quick. You said it's 2?
Yeah.
So I'll just put 2 and see what happened.
Does not look right.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, hold on. Positional effects, D. Maybe you have to put 2d6. Is that better?
Maybe.
No, it's for whatever reason the thing it's putting in there is
Okay, hold on. So it's agility.
These equations are a pain in my ass.
it doesn't look right. Bottom line.
Wait. Okay, I think I see what's happening.
Okay.
Hold on, just.
So I should have skill dice of 2.
1. Okay, yeah. Just roll it again, but just put -2. I figured out how to read it.
Okay, so -2.
Yep.
Submit.
All right. So
Okay, yeah.
You do unfortunately miss, but not by as much as you would think. The railing shatters and hits him in the face, and small amount of blood, but no real damage.
Got it.
You do have a second action.
Oh, in that case, there's only one thing to do. Shoot him again.
That's fair. That will hit.
No.
Wait. Nope. That rolled a bunch of dice again.
I did?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
It's not hit.
it rolled 7 dice. You added 2. You didn't subtract 2.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not gonna do it.
Yeah, it's the same as before. Yeah. Alright.
Alright, Astaria.
Um,
All hell's breaking loose.
Astaria pulls her rifle. Now, can I use the intuition attribute, or what do I use?
Yes. I believe I have your rifle set up to do that.
Yeah. So I'm going to use my rifle and my intuition to try to hit the guy who is right here.
Okay.
I
The
think
guy who
that,
has his,
I
the
think
guy who
that's
has his
far.
dick out.
Is that
Do it.
is that too far away?
No. If you have a rifle, this entire room is your range.
All right. Well,
Yeah, you could go up to 20. So
let's go. Let's see if we could do this.
like from one edge
What
to the
what?
other.
You have no positional effects. As long as you're on the same level as them, they do not have
I'm on
cover.
the same
so
level.
Yep.
So.
that will
Damn.
hit. Ow. It'll hit for a lot. He's still up, but
You
goddamn.
You should aim for where there was no armor, though. Bam!
All right, I
Hey,
let
this
everybody
is
else
my
have their
first-
weapons out.
This is my
Oh.
first attack, so I wasn't sure.
Yeah, these guys don't seem particularly adept. It looks like they set their weakest guys with their weakest guy.
There's
Right.
probably a reason for that.
I mean, the guys you're fighting, just looking at them, like, they'd probably be able to handle everybody down here by themselves just fine. But you guys, they weren't expecting basically
Nice.
trained soldiers running up in here.
Yeah. Are we all somehow trained soldiers?
I mean, effectively, yeah, like, with the equality of your combat skills, yeah.
Yeah. Some of us really specialized.
You have another action, Karsa.
Oh well. You know.
Do it again.
Yeah.
Aim for where there's no armor this time.
I'm gonna try to aim for no armor this time, so I
Alright.
will do that -2.
Yep, and just type
Yeah.
-2. It automatically assumes you're knocking off dice.
That way there's no soak.
That is not gonna
What
happen.
is with that? Oh.
Nope. I mean, that's average.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Man.
One of the enemies gets to go. I didn't think they'd get a turn.
I thought at least a few would be dead. Where's that murdering hobo when you need him? Oh yeah, rolling bad.
17
happens.
damage to the guy. I guess he just soaked a lot of it up.
She shot somebody else. She didn't shoot the same one you did.
No,
Yeah.
I've
They probably need 2 hits.
Oh wow, these guys are fucking slow.
s-
All right,
Who's
this guy
fault
uses
is that?
one action to move. The guy who designed their stats, which wasn't me.
Oh. Tragic.
So we're using a module.
Nah, I'm,
Base.
I'm using some base stats out of the book.
Oh, okay.
I mean, again, I picked the stat block that fit the guys I was looking for. You know what? Dale opened for hire first, so that's who he's gonna shoot.
Nah,
Damn.
Dale. Earnhardt. What a loser.
As 8, I know that hits. I don't even need to ask. Fortunately, these guys don't have the greatest weapons, so you don't even take damage.
because of the soak, I assume.
Yep, he does 2 damage, which, yeah, you're wearing Kevlar, right? Or are you wearing leather? I forgot.
Oh,
Leather.
It's
Did they-
soak 4. That's still like a 2. It's still 4 is still more than 2.
Where is our
What
ace?
weapons are they using?
They are using phaser pistols, which are only a D6 heat damage.
So
Oh, actually, he should have had 1d6 knocked off of that attack. Would a
I think that
13?
still would've hit.
No, would a 13 hit you?
No. I'm assuming.
Either way, you take no damage. So let's just. I think it's more badass if you got hit and took no damage. So he shoots.
He hits, and it just lodges in the.
Well, no, it's phaser, so it is an energy weapon. So the energy gets distributed over your leather armor as he basically hits one of the more solid parts. He's just like, "That's not fair."
They got the good stuff.
So, real quick on the defense thing there. If I get shot, they have to roll higher than 11 to actually hit me. And
Yep.
then if they do, if their damage is below 5, I would still get.
Yep.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, after the stream, if you want to like switch up your stats to give you like a rank in dodging, I'm fine with that.
Yeah. Does my AC include my shield?
It does not. You're using a rifle, so your shield is not applying right now.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I'll be right back. I gotta go put dinner in the oven.
All right,
That's why.
Leonis, one of the enemies got one shot off. You see it hit Dale's armor, and the dude literally goes, "It's not fair.
Alright.
They got actual
Leonis?
armor."
Leonis will drop Cat to the ground and be like, fine, we'll kill your henchman first. As his eyes start to glow blue and a psychic aura appears around his right hand. He outstretches it to this guy over here. As that same aura appears around his head, and I'll activate Side Blast.
All right.
Because I am 20. So psionics, they actually do give their range increments in feet, and I have a range increment of 10 feet, so I am taking the 1d6 penalty.
Yeah, I don't know why they decided to list feet. It's weird. Because like they do it with grenades, but then
to the rule.
I mean even grenades they say 15 feet and then parentheses 3 squares.
Really?
Yeah.
That's weird.
Yeah, Psychers are basically glorified melee characters because all the powers have really short range for the most part, but I'm fine with that with my concept. You get a bunch of will from the career, so you have a lot of hit points typically. But
Yeah, I'll do it.
does an 18 hit his mental defense?
Yep.
Alright, so he will suffer 7 damage.
He suffers his head exploding.
I have returned.
I mean, you only overkilled him by 1. So his eyes roll back into his head. His like head cocks to its side as he falls over, bleeding from the eyes and from his nose and ears.
And I will take a movement action. I move 5 squares, and I'm about halfway up the staircase now.
Is it? Oh, never mind. I know how to count. Moving on.
Eh,
Thorin.
How injured does Dick Waving Man look?
Pretty fucked up.
Alright, well, in that case, yeah, fuck it, we're gonna be vindictive about it. How exactly does the aim work?
You take a single action, and then your next attack you'll get a 1d6. So like when the positional effects pop up, just add 1d. Just type in a 1.
Alright, yeah, but right. So I want to shoot him in the balls. I want to blow his junk off.
Then that'll be a net -1.
Right, so do I do that on the positional effect?
Yep.
Yep, -1.
Because you'll get +1 from the aim, -2 from the called shot. That is unfortunately not going to miss. Apparently.
It's
Wait, hold
unfortunately
on.
not gonna miss.
Hold on. I swear you have a better attack than that.
Nice.
Yeah, it didn't add your skills. That's why. Your rifles are... Roll another 2d6. Just do a flat 2d6 roll.
I mean, hits.
13? That will do it. And he's dead.
He got shot in the nuts.
Yeah, when it rolled, it was just rolling your intuition. It didn't add your skill pool.
So I assume using aim cancels the secondary action.
Yeah, aim would be your first action. Your shot would be the second.
Okay.
But yeah. You go full RoboCop on this man. He falls to the ground, clutching between his legs where his dick used to be, screaming, and then he bleeds out because there's, you know, a lot of blood was running to there.
I will then make the point of the cinematic twist the rifle and eject the thing, because I'm saying it's a bolt action rifle lately.
Oh, the lever action. All right.
Yeah. Do I have a move as well?
No.
No. Okay.
Basically everything takes an action in this. Well, most things take an action. The vast majority.
Right. So I have a movement if I have an action spare.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Could as if you really wanted to.
But this man, just watch you blow his buddy's dick off, and he's not happy about that because you don't do that.
I am the town murder hobo. Like everyone knows, I'm the fucking weirdo that would do that.
All right. You do get hit as he moves over to shoot you, but again, does no damage. He looks over at his buddy behind him. He's like, "You're right. It's not fair."
That is one that gets lodged in the shoulder pad, and you just hear Soren laugh at the guy. Ha ha ha! You fucking bullshit.
Well, I mean, he also has the deaky little phaser pistol, so it is another energy weapon.
Oh yeah. Sorry, I thought you'd said it was a bullet chucker.
Nah, unfortunately not. Helios, did you return? The answer is no. I mean, I could take his turn real fast.
I just got back.
All right, well, it's your turn.
Timing.
Alright. Sorry, I had to go help someone off the floor.
I hope they're all right.
Oh, they are. They have a dizzy thing. Alright, so...
That makes sense.
Oh, the upper two enemies are dead. Okay.
Yeah, one guy did in fact get his dick shot off.
Yep, I blew his junk off.
There's no junk in the trunk.
And I can move 8 spaces, correct?
Yep.
Let me think.
I do have to look something up. I think they errated how charge works. For the better, by the way.
It's like you can move and attack. Have the same action, I think. Either way, I don't think I'm going to have enough to get there.
But here's the thing. Here's the errata. So they changed charge to a basic action. So anybody can pay 2d6 to move an attack as a single action. They got rid of the straight line thing. Oh, no, they didn't. In both cases, you must move at least 10 feet. If you have the charge universal action, you can do it without paying the 2d6. So
I don't know which one I got.
did you take it as an exploit?
Universal exploit? I believe I did.
Yeah, then what I'm saying is you no longer have to pay to use charge. Everybody else does.
And can I still get there in one turn, more or less?
Because it's not a straight line. I mean, you'd basically be able to run up on them, but you wouldn't be able to attack.
Okay. Fuck it, we're running up on them.
Alright.
And that gets me to right there, right?
Yep, right in front of them.
And that's using
Both
2 move actions, correct?
Yep. Because you have literally just enough to get there.
And I can't use the charge as a basic action about halfway there.
Nah, because you still have to move in a straight line, unfortunately. And
Damn.
Your initial 8 would only get you there.
Damn. Alright. That works for me.
It was a valiant attack. But hey,
It was. I tried.
Dale, you just watched your Ogron buddy charge around the corner, run up on this guy, and you watched both of these men's eyes go wide as they're like, "He's bigger up the stairs."
There are rabbits in the headlights of an 18-wheeler.
Basically. Pretty much.
It's a good job they were wearing the brown pants.
Yeah, because he didn't run up on the guy who was wearing no pants.
Yeah, that's good. What is the range on this thing? 10 squares.
All right. But note, if you shoot at that guy, you are shooting into melee combat, which is a 2d6 penalty.
I will move.
I mean, alternatively, you could just fire at this guy at a 1d6 penalty.
Uh,
Oh no, it's 10 squares too.
I am gonna
Oh,
get rid of the
yeah.
2d6 pay thing for charge.
All right. Well, I mean, if you.
I shall fire at the guy at the back.
No! Do it. Do it. Do it. Kill him.
That hits.
10 damage.
And I shall fire again.
That does not.
Okay.
Damn. Oh well.
Yeah.
And
All right,
win.
Hank. They still have cover, just due to the fact that you're 12 feet beneath them.
Yeah.
Does he have pin down on either of them, though?
No, they both move 20 feet.
Lucky.
I mean, you could potentially. What?
That hits, despite. Which one were you shooting?
This one.
All right, he is dead. That would actually kill him from full, so you just take his head off.
Yeah!
Wow.
Aim for the head!
Yeah.
Yep, there's just the lower jaw, and yeah, you basically just explode the top half of his head.
He didn't want the heads of these guys, right?
No.
These are just a lowly twats. It's only Orange Eye Man that we're actually bothered about cutting his head
Alright.
off and taking it with us.
Well, I don't really want to shoot this guy. Probably won't hit him. So, time to make
Yeah, it would be cover and shooting into melee.
this guy go unconscious, I guess.
I mean, he's not even trying to run. He is just sitting there. He's kind of forgotten what's going on and is still asking about his order of whatever the fuck drug he was asking for.
You know what? I'm gonna slap him around a little bit.
All right, he barely notices.
Just backhand him. Bam! Alright, that's my turn. I will use my second action to backhand him. I feel better.
All right, I will have
Who's-
to try to go for the shot. So that's going to be a -2.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, I'm
That's
going
why I
to use
did-
aim so I can at least get one of mine back.
All right.
So
Yeah.
minus
Net -1.
1.
That's not gonna do it, unfortunately.
I tried.
But he goes out there and literally like this guy's basically dead.
Who's next? A dead guy?
Nope, Leonis.
I
Get
think they can handle the last guy. I'll head back here. I'll grab Cad and I'll start making my way to the outside.
I do have a question.
What's up?
I was going to try to do Psy Blast, but it says 10 feet. Is that 10 feet or 10 squares?
That is
That's like
unfortunately
actually
listed
10
in each.
feet. The
Yeah.
power specifically calls out 10 feet.
You
Yeah.
could do it. You could do it, but you'd have a -46 to the roll.
Yeah, that
Basically,
ain't
it
gonna
wouldn't
work.
hit at all.
Right.
Yeah. Actually, I think she'd be rolling 0d6.
So, okay.
All right. You had already won your initial strength contest. I'm not gonna have you re-roll. So yeah, one action move, second action, basically interact with object to basically grapple him.
Hold up a second. It's a slippery slope to refer to people as objects. People are really unhappy about that in past history.
I mean, I could write out this guy's rap sheet, and you'd be like, I think he qualifies as an object.
I don't think we care about these guys.
Soren, you're up. Unfortunately, you are in the same problem as everybody else with the firing into melee.
I might as well. Nah, I'm not going to use Dead Eye. That would be a kind of waste on this guy.
I mean, if it matters, again, like, because I'll let you switch out your skills, there is a universal exploit called Draw a Bead. I think it's universal, which you ignore the shooting into melee penalty.
Alright, you know what? Just for the sake of it, he's just gonna casually dump the rifle onto the banister as like an aiming position, aiming at the thing but not actually shooting. Because yeah, I wouldn't want to accidentally shoot one of Helix's butt cheeks off.
I can smell my ass burning.
Yeah, I mean I've already practically blown a guy in half by the deck.
It's fair.
I mean, we didn't need to save these guys' heads. We just needed to get their patches.
Yeah, that's my turn. I'm going to steal Carson's ability to pet talk and be like, don't ruin the patch.
Wait, don't ruin the what?
The patch.
Patch, medallion.
Vaporize
badge.
them, but keep the patch.
Mm-hmm.
I'm looking something up. Because it's
Well, real quick, would the aim exploit avoid the firing into melee?
it'll mitigate it, but it won't remove it completely.
Okay.
Just let Helios smack a bitch.
You would need
Well, yeah,
to,
that's what I'm going to do.
Draw a bead.
That's
It
what I'm doing.
requires initiative or intelligence 5.
Intuition
You do
5.
not pay any penalty for firing into melee as long as the target's at least 10 feet away from you.
So,
I may
A square.
I may actually switch that out for Deadeye because I didn't realize just how the actual range thing worked, because I thought it was feet rather than squares.
Some things call out feet and some things call out squares. It's confusing.
It really is.
Well, as I say, it's because when you look at the range stuff, it would say like 30 and then have the apostrophe, which is feet. So I mean, that's why I assumed I had a range of 30 feet. Ah. There's my
See, this is a system that 100% benefits purely from a grid map.
I mean, you guys are on one.
Well, yes.
And we're on the grid map. The grid map is happening inside the game.
Yeah,
We the grid map, or is the grid map us?
I'll end you.
Da-da-da. Dun, dun, dun. Angry Gopher looks at screen.
I'm not even high right now.
Yeah. Yeah, he. I don't know, he's got a pistol. Yeah, he gonna attempt to shoot the big fucker in front of him. Considering having him run, but then I'm just like, who cares?
He has
no,
to go by literally everybody to run.
no, he doesn't. He's the closest one to the stairs.
Yes, but does he have a higher movement speed than 8?
Nope.
He ain't getting away.
But he does have a sidearm, which benefits from the sidearm trait, which because he's in adjacent to you, he gets an extra 1d6 to this attack. Oh look, he hit.
Surprise, surprise.
I'm mildly angry I don't have enough money to afford a sidearm because I was going to get a wall pistol.
Out of curiosity, what determines like the hit ratio and all that?
So if you go on your sheet,
Uh huh.
you go into the combat, you'll see a ranged defense.
Oh, yeah, 12. Okay, so basically if it was like a 15 for melee, he'd miss.
Yeah, because your range is basically coming entirely.
From agility.
No, you also have dodging. Oh, I did your range defense wrong.
Still wouldn't matter, probably.
So go up to 11. You'd add your shield. Medium, so it'd be 2 to 13. Yeah, that'd be 10.
So it didn't matter either way.
Oh, look.
I'm legit feeling like I should have just taken that.
And
that
does
fucking
no
universal one.
damage?
No, because he rolled a 6. This is a special rule in Moan. If your damage would be completely negated, any 6s you rolled are considered to be 1 damage. So you take 1 damage.
So it drops you from 28 to 27.
Yep, as he goes to fire and it lightly scores past your cheek.
You can bleed.
Well, no, it's a heat thing, so actually he doesn't bleed.
He can be cauterized.
And then you take no damage from the second shot.
It's just Helios just taking the full blast to the face.
And
He's just
then
spraying.
and it was here this guy realized he fucked up.
And he's like, it's not fair! As Helios goes to kill him.
Helios just looks at him, looks at the wound on his cheek, and goes, heh heh.
Helios. Helios. Let's go, Helios. Kick butt.
So, do I do -2 for the hammer?
No, you have no penalties. You are in the ideal position. Well, not the ideal. The near ideal position for melee.
Oh my god.
You hit and you crush him, and he's dead.
Well, who could have seen that coming?
He is pancaked on the floor.
Seeing that,
As a
Helios
guy,
is
it's
terrible.
not fair.
Helios take his crest and every other crest over there.
Helios is tank.
Real quick, did the guy that I believe is Dekov, has he actually died?
Oh yeah.
Or damn it.
My man ran out with a full on chubby, and you shot him where all of his blood was running to.
I was
Dang.
hoping it would at least still be partially alive.
Nope.
Oh well.
No, because he got like full on blast at the first step.
No, that was the other guy who got his head melted.
I shot the guy you shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could be mechanically dead, but still be roleplay dead. Get roleplay alive.
The
I
thing
mean, I guess we
is,
collect the badges from these guys, right?
Yeah, you 4.
Yeah, I will make a point of going across and be like, ooh, badges. I will take them.
Helios is gonna gather up the 2 over here.
you do
He's gonna
know
walk back.
how long have we been working together?
About 10 minutes.
So really not that long.
I think the intent is like our characters go off each other, but we don't really know each other.
Because I
Oh,
go
that's
over
amazing,
to the
yeah.
one that is
About
dead
that.
nearby, and I use an ability.
You could have
Um,
Baldur's Gate talk to the dead.
I'm
Yeah.
going to talk to the dead. Yes.
Yeah, the only one that wouldn't work for is the guy whose head is half missing. So yeah, you're good.
So I will talk to the one that's closest here.
Would
Well-
he even be able to, considering his brain did get smushed?
No. She's talking about over this guy.
There's
This guy got down by like 3 attacks. His body's intact enough.
It's the guy like who is here-ish.
Fair enough. I figured like his brain was dribbling out his ears after
It's
be
tough.
honest. Did.
He only overkilled him by 1, so his brain is intact enough. It might sound a little weird, but yeah, let's go. Can you drop that into the chat? I don't remember exactly.
Sure. Let's see if I can.
Truthfully answer 3 yes or no questions. Okay. All right, you have 3 yes or no questions.
All right. Here. Before I ask him anything, any of you guys want to know a yes or no question?
From the Huntsman? Not that I can think of.
No.
Not really.
Nah.
Are the shells working around here?
Yeah, so you ask him. The rest of you see this guy kind of spasm. His head rotates at an unnatural degree because his neck doesn't need to be intact for him to talk. As you can kind of hear it crack as the rest of the body doesn't move. Yes.
Okay. Is there something big they're working on?
You'll get another yes in that same raspy voice as his tongue begins to lull out.
One more question.
Because if I keep doing that, my throat's going to be like...
Yeah, I understand.
Hey, you have to do what I should have done, which is take a trait for coughing.
Other than Chad, are they in this
That is a
town?
guy that we've just grabbed. You know that.
Yes, I know.
I think she was asking, besides him, are the others in town? Right? Is that what we were going with?
Yes.
No.
Okay.
And then his head fully goes the other direction, and you hear his larynx snap, and he can no longer be asked questions.
Yep. How many PP did I have to...
None. That's a career exploit.
Okay, cool. Alright. And then I head downward. Down the stairs.
Immediately after you do that, Sarge just sort of walks away and go, fucking psychos.
What'd you just call me?
Or fucking insert offensive thing about psychic abilities here.
I stay right here,
Don't care.
because I want to be 10 feet away from him.
Is there anything valuable on these bodies?
Their most valuable thing would be their pistols. Like, even their armor is shit, as they had a soak of 2.
Like, I'm totally jacking a phaser pistol
Alright.
from the red mist that's over that Helios left.
And the pistols are just the same as mine, pretty much.
No, they're shitty. They are 1d6 damage pistols.
Oh, so it's worse than my pistol.
Yep.
Worse than
really?
a slugger?
But 1d6 with
Okay.
a sidearm crate.
It's a plus. It's a must full quality. Well, if
No,
if they don't have money,
No. Well, one guy did, but he spent it.
dang.
And you guys see the hooker that you guys know to be, well, this one's, no, this would be human. She pokes her head out. She, throws his pants out. She's like, I'm keeping his wallet. He already paid me.
I waved to her. Sure hang.
She's like, easiest 20 credits I ever made. He just cried the whole time.
Does the red mist or the other dude that's on this side have anything worth taking other than pistols, or do they have like any cash on them?
Yeah, say when you guys roll these guys, you can probably get 60 credits between the 3 of them, because the other guy's 20 credits went to the hooker.
Alright, well, I'm totally jacking $20, so I can have a total of $40 to be super duper rich.
Oh. Why was their phaser stats different? Oh, who cares? Alright, so by the book, phaser pistol is 2d6 plus 2 damage, heat, range 15.
That's pretty far.
Wait, did you just take the $20 from the guy
Could
that
I
Brad missed?
take from the guy who I just talked
No,
to
the other.
the dead?
the guy that's over here, I'm jacking his 20
No,
bucks.
I would
The
take
other-
I would
the other
take
20
from
bucks goes to whoever.
from the guy who I just talked to.
Helios is just gonna rifle through the guy's stuff. Just
Well, I am calling that I'm taking his phaser pistol because it's covered in it looks gnarly because it's now smooshed in blood.
Man, these guys
but I'm
have
taking
nothing.
the money this guy had.
Did this guy have any money? Headless guy?
This is the guy I would have taken from.
Technically, all 4 of them had 20 credits, but only one of them had enough time to buy his time, as it were.
Was it this one?
No, it was the one who's.
No, it was this one. Well, if this guy still has his money, I'm taking it. Do they have that patch on their jackets or whatever?
Yep, all 4 of them
Yeah,
had it.
collected them.
Alright, good.
Yeah, we've got all 4 packs.
You know what? Kick this guy. Though he has no head.
Those are the stats of actual phaser pistols. I'm just going to say that's what they were supposed to be doing, but these guys just sucked.
Are these better than the ones? This is not better than the one we already have for the sluggers?
It actually is.
Then I will definitely keep it. And add it
yeah.
to.
Not better than your rifle, though.
No.
It's not better than the rifle, but it's better than my pistol. I think it is better than my pistol.
But I will
just have a slugger.
definitely take it and add it to my collection.
Oh, I hate this.
Oh.
This sucks.
There's 4 of them? I'm gonna
There's
take
4
one.
of them.
Screw it. Pistol.
Alright.
Alright, so we found 4 guns. Where'd they all go to?
I took one
I took one.
and 20 credits off the guy whose head I blew off.
And 20 credits from the guy who I got the answers from. So I can at least get something to
So
drink.
real quick on adding this, the 2d6 plus 2 is put in as 2 skill dice. That's your 2d6 and then damage bullets plus 2. Yeah.
Pull up your sheet, so pistol rating. Pistol rating is a 1. No, so your skill pool would be 1 because that's equal to your pistol's rating. The damage pool is the 2d6.
Oh right, okay.
I have.
And then the next one over where it says damage points, that's the plus 2. Well, for you it would be plus 3 because you have a 1 ranking in pistols.
So I got 1 from skill. Costs don't matter. Oh, it's heat damage. I don't think it matters. It's slightly better than my slugger. So we taking this orange hair outside, right?
Yeah, Leonis is escorting him up the stairs. They're taking us some ways abandoned town, so we don't have anyone interrupt us.
Just so you guys know, the entire time that firefight was going on, all these people just kept gambling.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
It's
They were
like
at-
the
A
old
couple of them
West.
might have
This
looked
kind of
around
thing
like,
happens often.
damn whippersnappers being noisy.
Well, no, it's just like
No, they're
as-
taking bets on who's gonna die.
no, they actually assumed you guys were gonna win. The betting pool was what order the other guys died in.
All
And
right. On that note, Soren looks over the balcony. Hey, how much did we get?
They look none of you paid into it.
Ah, bunch of dickheads.
Yeah,
He just kind of waves a hand dismissively.
and as you guys are like taking Chad down the stairs, right before you guys leave, you guys see one of the dwarves jump up on the table as he called the exact order everybody's gonna die in, and he won the entire pot because everybody thought the guy with his dick out was gonna die first.
Unlucky. I ruined their betting pool. Hell yeah.
Yeah, then as you guys are going, like, that's the other reason you're not getting shit. You're supposed to kill Dickless first.
I point out feel good. Hey, blame her.
I tried.
No, first kill went to
Notice.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then she shot Dickman first.
I tried to kill him.
Well, I mean, it was actually Dale that shot the dude in front of Dickman first, but then yeah, she tried to shoot Dickman.
Hey, I did
Well, yeah,
get
no, they're-
something off on him.
Phrasing.
Well, I'll be right back.
All right.
You guys deal with your interrogation.
All right, you guys get him outside. It looks like he's starting to come down, but you guys don't know how high this guy got. As, do any of you actually have medicine?
Fuck no.
No.
No, I have interrogation. I have intimidate.
How many intimidate points have you got?
I have bonus from disfigurement
Same.
and
It actually twins. Oh no.
one die. Plus, I think charisma. So, total of 3 dice.
What's his logic roll for?
I was rolling for Dale. He had the highest
You have a
logic roll.
charisma of 1? How'd that happen?
I have a charisma of 3.
So you had your intimidation plus your disfigurement, so you roll 5 dice for intimidation.
Yeah, so 5 in total.
All right.
Wait a minute. The disfigurement's plus 2, isn't it?
So experiment.
And then you've got 3 for your charisma.
So experiment should add to your initiative.
Yeah, experiment. If you're talking about the origin, it's plus 2 to your initiative roll.
Yeah, because I picked it for the initiative bonus.
I was literally picking that as well, and then I decided against it because I decided to go for a job so I could have the skills to basically get the assassin build.
Oh yeah.
All right. Well,
I'm back.
y'all get him outside. Dale did roll high enough because it wasn't a huge roll. Dale, you realize that your friend Chad there, lo and behold, who the fucking guessed, has multiple track marks on him in multiple different areas. This man has tried a lot of drugs. He should be dead.
He's even got the injection marks between his toes.
Yeah, because he currently has no shoes on. You're actually surprised he still has teeth.
That is very surprising. This guy is higher than, I can't think of a metaphor.
Height is the normal one, but if you want to think of an extraordinary one, the floor is yours.
What floor are you talking about?
He ain't high, he's in orbit.
Yeah, what floor are you
Pretty
talking about,
much.
man? I think I'm currently sitting on sand. Isn't that ground?
Right, so who has the highest potential for intimidation?
It's not Leonis, as he throws him to the ground in the middle of some abandoned building and then walks through the doorway.
I mean, y'all wouldn't intimidate. There is a skill called interrogation.
Yeah, but I don't think we have, and I think the only person that potentially has that is Carsa, and she's a weenie.
Don't call
I
me
mean-
a weenie, brat.
You're a
couldn't.
weenie. You're a weenie.
Oh, no. Carson's weedy for not taking psychic torture.
Mm.
I should have taken psychic
Yeah,
torture.
that-
I'm still thinking about it.
The whole
sh-
thing is, you would straight up be Judge Anderson.
Fine, I'll take psychic torture,
No,
but what do I take it in place?
I'm just messing with you, Carson. You build the character however you want. It's just funny that psychic torture is there, and its thing is this is not a regulation technique. That is like the first sentence.
I was seriously considering it, but I don't know what to take in place of it.
I mean, you don't have to switch out for it. It's fine. But I mean,
This is not a regulation technique.
or no,
is a technique you
forbidden
use-
technique or some shit. It doesn't matter. But so he's
This
sitting
is
there.
the they
Ouch.
fell down the stairs.
There's a reason for that.
So Hank is currently sitting on a 5d6 intimidation pool.
Yeah.
I'm surprised that Kiss doesn't have a higher one.
You know what? I
1d6
really should take,
intimidate, that's
but where do I take torture? I mean,
So
impose.
if you have
Is,
this,
Oh, if disfigured is 1d6, then Hank is 46.
hold on. Is
Ow!
interrogation, is that a skill or a attribute?
let me check.
Which one is
how
it?
does charisma affect that?
Yeah, it's
You would-
1d6 to intimidate. So you add your charisma.
It'll be the charisma pool plus intimidation pool plus disfigured. Hank has a 2d6 pool for charisma, 1d6 from intimidate, and 1d6 from disfigured for 4.
I've got a two. I've got
he
a
does
2
have
pool
one
for
more.
that, but I've got a 2
For
pool from charisma.
I have 3 pull from charisma and 1 from intimidation. No disfigurement.
So yours is tied with mine.
Soren pulls out his heat knife. We could change that.
What is your
No.
problem?
I'm a psychopathic murderer. The fuck?
I
do you
mean-
expect?
Like I said, I've got a 2d6 from charisma. Intimidation's a 2, so 4.
You guys
And
just
you-
like to yell at people.
Yeah,
I know.
but unfortunately, Carson's character has too pretty of a face to intimidate people, apparently.
You
I
know,
think I have
seriously, I should do the torture. Where can I
Oh, no,
change the sort torture to?
I mean, again, you don't have to. But here's the thing: she's just as intimidating as the other people who have the disfigurement.
well,
I thought you had 4 dice, not 5.
she has 4. I have 4.
Well, no, yeah. Say somebody said disfigure was plus 2d6. It's 1d6, which brings
It's 1.
which brings Hank down to a 4. There are 3
Wait,
people
I
that have
thought-
46.
Yeah, I still think he gets.
No,
one
he has
more.
a charisma rating of 3, a pool of 2.
Ah.
Yeah.
Got it.
Hi, Katari.
Right. Yeah,
So-
'cause I have 5 in charisma.
That's
So-
still
so when-
unfortunately only
so
a pool
when
of
we're
2.
talking about this, so when we're talking about the dice pool, it's the 2d6 that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't care about your rating. I really don't. Because it does. The only thing that matters for is requirements.
Yeah, well, I wasn't sure about that. I don't know if the actual rating affected it, but
No,
If you had gotten up to a 6, it would.
that would be
yeah,
nice.
because I would put it on the screen. Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, he does have 1 extra d6 on intimidate.
All right.
Well, we could play good cop, bad cop.
Oh, we can all just start yelling at him, trying to scare him.
Well, Soren's going to be like,
Or just lead to
Ford
him having a heart
pulls
attack.
out the heat knife, stabs him in the leg as an intimidation tactic, and says, "Where the fuck are your brothers?"
All right. You stab him in the leg. He doesn't even seem to notice. He kind of looks at it. Man, I'm not gonna be able to walk later.
Okay, for the sake of that, I'm totally cutting his kneecap out.
Oh, is that what that feels like? I'll get a new one. You are getting the sense that this guy is so high, he is literally feeling no pain.
Alright, he's just gonna be like, "Fuck it, alright, fine." And spike it.
Where are your brothers?
I mean, here's the thing. With all that, I'm still want you to roll your intimidate, because while he is feeling no pain, there is still a subconscious part of his brain that realizes what's happening to him. So, go ahead and roll your 3d6, Soren.
Yeah,
I
so
stop-
I'm just gonna roll that.
I stopped talking early and then left you hanging. My bad. That's my fault. But I need you to understand that this dude is basically whacked out on like the strongest grade heroin you could get. And when you start slapping those guys around, they don't feel it at all. Like you could cut their arms off, and they'd be like, "What happened?" That ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
All right,
Alright.
let's make this easy for you. I can give you a really bad headache.
I
Or
mean,
you
you're
can
making it hard
just-
for me.
Or you can just tell us where your brothers are.
If I tell you where my brothers are, they're just gonna give me a headache.
Are you sure about that?
Have you met my brothers?
No,
Today.
not yet, but I plan on it. This has no modifiers, correct?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, but that'll do it. He's just like, but I'm used to my brother's headaches. I don't know how bad yours are. All right. So, I'm not entirely sure where they ran off to, because like I basically just jumped off right here. Because I'm like, they're like, we got a deal to do, and I'm like, I don't give a fuck. I want to go get my dick wet and get high. So, Micah threw me out the airlock. Well, didn't throw me out. Hey, push me. Anyway. Oh, damn, I'm not gonna be able to walk. I'll just blame it on him. But, so I'm not sure where they flew off to. I do know that they would have had to register their landing. That I know.
All right. And, what are you guys here for?
I don't know. You think they tell me shit? I'm the rat.
Right. So, rat about.
I just did. You literally know everything I know.
That's it.
Yeah, I knew we were coming here to do a deal. That was about it.
Okay.
A deal. Right.
Yeah. Well, see, a deal that for something one of them picked up. I didn't do it. They just told me to get here. Well, technically, they told me to drop my ship off in high orbit and then come over to privacy ship and then to come down here so we didn't have 5 ships dropping in because that would be too conspicuous. Wait, what does conspicuous mean?
You don't know what inconspicuous means? Do you know what stealth means?
Do you see how I look? Do I look like I know what words mean?
Right. Do you know what
That
stealth
explains a
means?
lot.
Stealth is that thing we don't do.
Right. Do you know how to hide?
I
Fallujahs.
I mean, I could try. I mean, I was kind of trying. I was under the stairs. Apparently that didn't work.
That didn't work, and you weren't very inconspicuous, were ya?
Again, you throw words at me. I don't know what they mean.
You weren't hiding very well.
Inconspicuous means that you didn't get caught. You got caught, idiot.
See, idiot. I know what that means. They call me that a lot.
Right.
You are an idiot.
Gee, I wonder
Unlike
why.
me. I'll have you know I'm the smartest guy around here, so you can answer that question.
I mean, I did
What other
did some
questions do
deal.
you want to ask him?
for a thing that they picked up. I don't know what it was. I don't know. Who
I
his
want to
deals
know the
were.
color of his brain.
Oh dear God.
Leonis will call over from the doorway. Can you contact them? Like a communicator or a phone?
Do you have any way to communicate?
Maybe.
No.
Yeah.
You got
No, I mean-
tossed here, but do you have any way to communicate?
It depends if my phone survived.
Well,
Check his pockets to see where's his phone.
Yeah, I was gonna say I will pat him down for anything and everything that's not actively part of his clothing.
Yeah, you do not find a phone, and he's like, "Oh, I sold it."
To
Why am I
where?
not surprised?
I wanted to get high.
Who'd you sell it
Why
to?
am I not surprised?
Who'd you sell it to, Not?
I don't know. Somebody was like, hey, I'll give you 30? No. 20? I don't remember. It was enough to get high. And I'm like, sure.
Man,
I think it was a woman.
Mm-hmm.
how'd you not know if it was a woman?
I don't know what gender you are. I'm not even sure.
Listen, we ain't talking about gender. We're trying to figure out who you sold the phone to.
Dude, I'm not even sure you don't have fur.
Isn't hair just fur?
No. See, that one looks like a talking mountain. The one by the door over there that's very angry just looks like a swirling mist of anger. The one that stabbed me just looks like a giant knife at the moment.
Well, I want you to change my perception of me. I'm gonna punch him in the face.
That's not gonna work. That's just gonna make it worse.
Do I at least look like a fist jet?
Maybe.
Punch him again.
Okay. Now you look like a coin, but with a head on two sides.
Why, you...
Alright, so Sarah's gonna stop her from continuing to punch the dude and just be like, right, would you recognize the person? Maybe. Do you remember, like, what shape were the Daily like drops were a giant syringe? What?
Probably not. Honestly, I'm not even sure I sold my phone on this planet.
Dang it.
So in short, this guy's just an idiot.
This is why I don't interact with people I used to.
This is why we should
He's going to make a point of like the arm cross way that you lean on the table, but he's leaning on the guy's head, looking at the rest of the group, saying, "Do we want to drag this guy back over to the den and see if he can recognize, or even just use him as a present aid for who the fuck bought this guy's phone?"
I mean,
we
we
could
already
just
have a
ask them.
lead. He said that his brothers had to register their landing.
We really don't need him.
Which means
If
their
that...
ship is somewhere.
So we don't actually care about the phone.
Or him.
It was an idea, but it doesn't seem like it's going to go anywhere. Even if we track down his
Soren
phone.
at this point is going to very specifically be taking out the knife, clearly in the intent of cutting this guy's head off. So we really don't care about that, no?
I think it'll be fine.
So we could kill him.
He's going to glance around the room, then specifically at Feel Good.
The other
I'd be like,
thing is, I
You might
can't
want to leave.
talk. Right. I leave.
Just leave.
I just walk away while they take care of this.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, we need them to be recognizable, so we can't shoot him in the head.
Damn it! I wanted to shoot him in the head.
You can
I'll
shoot him in the head.
I'm gonna
after
shoot him
we
in his
take-
other head.
You can shoot him in his other head as much as you want. You can shoot him in this head after we take the head over and have it positively.
I don't actually
There-
leave.
Yeah,
leave.
yeah.
I'm nearby. I just don't look.
Yeah. So yeah,
Man.
we could have that argument, and then the scene can fade, and then afterwards, unless
The guy
anyone
is
has anything
dead.
else they want to do prior to, I fully intend to decapitate him.
Yeah, I kind
gonna
of
shoot him.
figured.
I mean, the whole thing is like the fade to black, the fade back in. Soren walks out, arm covered in blood, holding up bloody bag. Got what we
I'm
came
just
for.
reloading my pistol.
So
Here's the thing. You easily walk out with the head, but you got a laser knife, man. That shit cauterized.
Oh no. I meant to actually bring this up before. For all it's using the heat knife stats, I don't want it to be like, a mini lightsaber, which is what they basically describe it as. I want it as a knife which has a heated blade. And I can decide if it's heated or not. For thematic purposes. It's a heat knife for mechanical purposes. Are you okay with that?
That's the thing to aim at Karsa. Because I don't really give a shit.
I mean, I
No,
really don't
we
care.
We literally have that technology in the real world. I mean, if
Yeah.
not, then I would literally have ripped his head off. I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I have the strength if you give me like half an hour.
Or we just switch places. I cut his head off with my sword and you shoot him.
Okay.
As long as he gets shot and cut.
The short version is if you want to remove his head in a bloody fashion, you can get it done. I'm not concerned about it.
Yeah.
We get you a butter knife.
Yeah, I'll hack his head off with a butter knife. I come out 4 hours later, knackered with a mangled butter knife. I got his head. Let's go get paid.
Let's go. I shot off
Right.
half his neck because I was getting tired of waiting.
Alright.
We
Okay.
are just a group of walking war crimes.
It looks like it.
Right, so Helios, what we now need you to do is dress up like a civilian vehicle. And then we can full on be in
A walking
violation of the Geneva Convention.
Jeez.
Quickly, everyone dress like civilians.
Okay,
Moving on.
it's only a crime if we get caught.
Exactly.
It's only a crime if anybody cares.
That too.
So yeah, unless there's any other
Nobody
things
cares
Also,
on this
prior,
planet.
My intention would be take the head over to Sheriff, what's his name, and be like, "Hey, we got that head for you." Like, I'll walk up to the doors, like knock one open, dangle the bag. Got something you want to see?
He's like, well, unless you got all 5, I really don't give a shit.
What?
It's like,
Yeah.
hey, he wants to shoot. He wants to shoot the head. So I'm just want to make sure you know we definitely got him.
Oh, here's the thing. I'm not the one that you got to convince that you have all 5, so you're gonna have to put that trigger finger to rest.
I give a very sorrowful look to murder shoot in the head. Gonna weigh it down, boy.
Look, I am basically just damn, what do you guys call it? A fixer? No, not even. I'm not even a middleman. I'm kind of like a tangential man. I just hand you the bounty. When you have all 5 heads, I will call in as somebody with the actual authority to confirm the bounty. They will come up with some way to deal with it.
And they've got the money.
Well,
what was this? What's this
they better,
story
or I
again?
fear what they're gonna, what you guys will do to them.
Right.
Dang, that means you don't have nothing.
There's only
Okay.
5
I'm
people
gonna
on our
walk in
bus.
with a dripping bag and be like, "Well, I need a post box to store this in."
All right. Well, there was a box outside.
You never told me about the box outside.
I told you not to bring the head in, so here's the thing.
How am I gonna store the head? I gotta bring it in.
No, you didn't. I told you to leave it outside. Now here's the thing. I'm gonna have to hit you with a fine for willful, well, we'll call it graffiti of government property.
That's government property.
And it's basically just what I'm gonna charge one of the girls at the brothel to come here clean this, which is only 10 credits. So basically, you're paying for the cleanup.
Fine.
I mean, it's
so
not.
there is a place that we can safely store this head. That's
Yeah,
the
just
point.
put it in the box there, and I'll move it to the fridge.
All right. So yeah, fine, all right. He'll give him the 10 credits, and then
Also,
go
it-
stuff the head in the box so that it's safe for us.
Yeah. Well, unfortunately, the you get outside. Actually, I'll move it back over to the sheriff's office real fast. Well, the sheriff, bounty, jail, post office. So it looks like a bench, but that's a box.
Ah.
It's one of those like benches that you can like lift up the seat.
Oh yeah.
When you lift it open, you don't know why the sign's on the inside when it should be on the outside, but you open it up and there's a sign on the underside of the lid that says body box.
Right. Well, we will dump the head in there with all the thematic squelching as required.
Sheriff Earl will come outside with a chain and a lock. Considering this is probably the most high value bounty we've ever had, I'm actually gonna have to employ the lock.
The lock.
Well, it basically just means you guys have exclusive access to the body box for now.
Right.
Can't
Thank
handle
you.
those little losers.
I mean, you guys have been running around the bounty for a while now. How often do you guys see a bounty of more than 200 credits? And you guys are going after one for 5,000.
I mean, you got a point.
Actually, he's like, as he snatches his figures, after he locks, he comes back out. Updated bounty puck. Price is actually 6,000.
It's now 6,000.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know why.
wait.
They
If
don't-
we wait long enough, it might go up to 10,000 ahead.
That's not ahead. That's for all 5.
Damn it.
Well, the price went up specifically because of some new information that came through. Apparently, Shell Brothers had decided that they wanted to up their game. Normally, they stick to raiding merchant caravans. Well, not caravans. Merchant convoys or singular ships, maybe a freighter, mining company or two. Low end stuff.
What they hit this time?
They hit a government convoy.
Ah,
Well, they just lost their minds for sure.
Oh, they did. They did, in fact, because the extra price for the bounty. The original bounty. The original poster was from a merchant conglomerate, little one that operates only out in the fringes. Actually, not even anywhere near here. But their bounty has been taken over by the Empire.
Oh boy.
they
I don't-
done fucked up.
I don't know who they pissed off. They pissed off someone good.
Well, that begs the question: does that change the rules of the bounty at all?
No, just bring the heads back.
All right then. Anything we find is still ours. Cool.
Oh yeah, standard bounty. Like I said, they didn't change standard bounty rules. Salvage is all yours.
Well, in theory, at least that means they didn't jack any super experimental stuff that's going to have a bunch of me coming after everyone.
Here's the thing. When you turn into bounty, if there is something that they stole the Empire wants back, they're gonna be coming and dealing with you directly. I ain't putting up with that shit.
That's fine.
Oh, price for the patches is the same though. They left that unchanged.
All right. Yeah. The patches I collected, I would put in the box as well. 'Cause
Oh,
I grabbed the two on the south side of the building.
they did specifically say that this bounty is now dead only.
Dead only. Oh,
Yeah.
perfect.
Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna change anything in any of your minds, but I just wanted to put that little caveat out there.
Oh, they're going to be dead, alright.
Well, clearly, you already killed 1/5 of them. I
I'll
don't know.
bring no one alive.
Well, yes, that's you. You're not the only bounty hunters I deal with.
I look over at Hank. Well, we don't have to break our streak.
Well, I was
Just
going
so-
to break it even if they wanted them alive. I've taken a hit before.
Well, the one time you brought a bounty in that said alive only, you brought them in dead. You didn't get paid, and the fact you had to pay them.
That was tragic.
You shouldn't have taken it. It's that simple.
It was worth it, though.
Was it? You went in the hole on that one.
Ow.
He claims to be the
somewhat
smartest
familiar.
one in this He claims to be the smartest one in this party. So
Why the
Take a
hell would you make a
guess.
claim like that? You ain't good at lying.
Smartest.
No, actually, I believe
Sorry,
Baldy
just
over
going
here
to lead
is.
it guys to post having a smoke, laughing at this.
Here's the thing. He looks at Soren, Hank, and Helios, who are all on one side of the, who are on the same side of the group. This side is not the brain side.
I do not like that comment, mate. Do you know how much shit you need to do, trigonometry wise, to blow someone's head off at quarter
You
of an hour?
don't need a big brain to be the smartest.
Here's the thing. I've known snipers that could do that in their sleep. They still couldn't tell me anything else about advanced astrophysics.
You just made that word up.
See?
You can't know nothing if you made up stuff. Just now.
You know,
I can do that
So
too.
I'll nudge him like, nah, that's actually true. But he
Mini
didn't make that up.
engineering. See?
Hank,
That is.
Hank, I'm pretty sure I could blow your brains out and nothing would change.
Earl
Listen,
looks over. That's actually funny.
I take half a step away. Do you want to put that to the test?
there is no change in my brain, so you're gonna lose that.
I moved myself just a little bit away from them. Like,
Sheriff Earl starts like rubbing the bridge of his nose.
smart.
I don't even think he understands what the fuck he just said to him.
You listen here.
I got an AFK for a couple of minutes.
Well, I mean,
I'm just laughing
we're
and walking
We're
away.
at time anyway.
I mean,
man.
we're ending at this point. Like, we you guys having this rambunctious conversation with Sheriff Earl, who, despite his earlier tirade of being bored, is in fact just bored.
Which is why he's joining us.
Well, it's why he doesn't mind gabbing with you guys.
It's why he's egging on the conversation.
Exactly.
yeah.
He's gonna miss us if we ever leave this planet.
Who said anything about you leaving?
I go where the money is. And it's here right now.
What the fuck are you doing here?
This job. I came here. I don't know how many years ago, because we knew this job was gonna show up. That's how smart I am.
You know, when the good gods were handing out brains, he thought they said drain.
Oh,
No.
So you guys can get a better look at Sheriff Earl.
Mm-hmm.
Is that from an AI?
Yeah, it was.
That's actually pretty damn good.
Well,
It's
except for
not
the
bad.
fact that his tie
Has
is actually part of his
buttons
vest.
Well, no, that's just fashion at the time.
That's just the fashion of the
I
dump.
had an
Yeah, I mean,
on my belt, which was the
as soon as I said that, yeah, like as soon as I said that, I noticed the vest is technically it goes from inside jacket to being the
It's outside.
jacket.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, that part I don't care about. That has like some sci-fi feel to it a little bit.
Yeah.
Just like a weird jacket, but the tie
I
going
don't know. I
into
mean,
the
I
vest.
could actually see it. I could see it as like it's an unbuttoned tie. Like
Fair enough.
half of it goes across. That is just where the buttons are. It's
Yeah, you
some
just-
weird fashion thing. I mean, you know, it's called fashion. You guys, come on.
Look, we'll find out. This place is like 20 years behind in fashion. That used to be like the good stuff, and it was just dumped here because no one
What?
wants it anymore.
What AI generator did you use, Cormac?
Gencraft or some shit.
The one that made it.
No, that's what its name is. Like Gencraft. I don't remember. Pull it up.
Oh, is that a free one?
Yeah.
The majority of the AI generators are free.
Yeah, but like a lot of people go on about how great, I think it's Dream is or something. That's they use the Discord interface, but you need to pay for that.
You only get a number of like attempts per day, which is why I don't use it that often.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair.
But yeah, we will call it there before you guys take the next step, which I'm guessing based on the leads you have is taking you to the spaceport.
Most likely.
yes.
I would like to point out, you guys would be smart enough to know this. If he did sell his phone here to somebody in this town, there aren't that many people. It would just take some legwork to ask around.
We can come back to the phone if we need to afterwards, but I think the better lead is investigating where they registered their landing.
Yeah, it's probably better.
Well, from what I know, but from the dead guy, they are around here. They're not in the town, but they are around here.
Well, I mean, strictly speaking, if you really wanted to, he has been killed within a day. You could use your ability to ask about the phone if you really want to.
His brain is way too scrambled for this.
Unfortunately.
His brain was working; it wasn't leaking outside.
Um,
If another guy who actually literally got his brain scrambled was still in good enough net.
Fortunately, his head is no longer intact.
His head is totally intact. It's his neck that's at bits.
Could I actually? I'm not sure if I can.
Normally there wouldn't be a side check, but the fact that it's just ahead, yeah, I want you to roll. This will be straight side. There will be no skills added to it.
Okay. It's great. See if I can even do this.
Good luck.
So that's not gonna cut it.
Didn't think so.
Oh well, guess we gotta go ask manually. Oh well.
You were looking for a 14, which around your guys' level is considered a hard check.
Okay.
Easy check is 7, average is 10, hard is 14.
Gotcha. Like I said, his head is no longer intact.
I mean,
You
With
just
his
stuck it in a
body.
tiger.
Oh no, the thing is, like, you get to speak. You technically you get it to work. It's just that you can't get him to vocalize the word yes. Like, you can get his mouth and his tongue to move, but like there's not enough vocal cords remaining to vibrate. Basically, like, you were using your psionics to try to like enhance the vocal cords as they were going
Mm-hmm.
to make them work properly, and it didn't work.
Right.
Tragic.
Unfortunate.
So you did animate his head, and he did like talk for a little bit. You don't know what the fuck he said.
He went, ah! Well, that was unfortunate. I guess time to go to the spaceport.
We'll head there next week.
Alright. Let's see. Thank you for
Yeah.
doing this for us, Cormac.
Yup.
Alright. Is there anything else you want to do besides just stop right now? Or is there anything you want to ask?
Nah. I mean, nah. I'll wait till I finish before I ask everybody.
Okay.
Things I think, because like, I would ask you what you guys are doing next week, but this isn't open-ended enough. You guys are pursuing the bounty. I know what the answer to this question.
Yes, that is the answer to the question.
The only thing we care about right now is money. All of us for our own reasons.
I
get
think most of.
drunk.
I was gonna say, you say all of us for their own reasons. I think 5 of 6 of the party is money to leave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Pretty much.
pretty much. All I want to
My
do
the
is
exception
leave.
to that rule, that my literal thing here is I get to murder people horribly and no one asks any questions.
Exactly. But if there's somewhere else I can get paid to murder people more, I'll go there. You always keep looking for more money.
Alright, well, we have the Crown of Magister. We have Pow World. Donkey Kong.
Donkey Kong?
And and
cool.
Minecraft. Anybody want to choose anything?
Solasta Magister's Crown. It's kind of like Baldur's Gate 3 in that it's a D&D 5e RPG game.
Alright, I'm gonna go see how
Just-
do you
just many-
nerd.
Well, I was just pointing out just in case anybody was wondering what it was. I just happen to know it off the top of my head.
Cool.
Yeah. Alright. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate it. Anything you
Kinda
guys
just
want to
keep Baldur's Gate
say
now.
before we head out? We're doing that tomorrow. No? Alright.
No.
Guys, the schedule has changed, and here's the reason why. I have some really harsh things in my life going on right now, so I can no longer do weekends. So our schedule has gone to basically Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Not doing Thursday right now. Basically, you'll be at 10 o'clock in the morning, 11 o'clock for Mondays. Tomorrow we're doing Baldur's Gate 3. Wednesday we will be doing probably Evorian. And then Friday is Tarot. So that is our schedule for this week. So anyway, let's go ahead, and now that we have finished with episode 1, thank you again. Let's go ahead and see how Do You Nerd is faring on his game. And
All I'm
for
gonna say is Helios hit like Helios.
Helios is Helios.
Helios hit like Helios.
Helios hit
Helios
like
tank.
Helios. Okay. All right. And that is what we're going to do. So, everybody, I'll talk to you all later. Get that voice out of there. Gotta try change back. Get away from that southern accent. And
if I picked the character to be female,
yeah.
could have had that.
All right.
If it weren't for the fact that everything, including the gun, is just shifted awkwardly to the right on the body and being off-centered. Not to the right, left. No, wait, right from where we're facing. Looking at the picture.
My guy, that's actually pretty accurate for the gun.
Yeah, but look at the breasts.
What?
And how the gun is being held.
As a small image for a token, it would be fine.
Fair.
But not I kind of
Oh,
want to play
no.
Baldur's Gate now.
Oh, I got the perfect one. There's absolutely everything wrong with this.
Did you finally find a picture? All right. Here we go.